All eyes on the way I vibe when I walk into the room. Wind blows underneath the soles of my brand new pair of shoes. I got the attention, I'm on a mission. No sweat in the way I step, I got a fresh new attitude. Oh my, 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 oh my, my, my. Call me a king, call me a crown. Oh my, 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 oh my, my, my. I'm leveled up, and this is my. This is my world now. So anyone who try to write me off, tell them they can go and write this down. This is my world now. New look, got the ladies shook. New watch saying it's my time. These magazines wanna feature me, cause they know I'm on the rise. Got the attention, I'm on a mission. Cause ever since I flipped that switch, my power can't be denied. Oh my, 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 oh my, my, my. Call me a king, you can buy me a crown. Oh my, 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 oh my, my, my. I'm leveled up, and this is my world now. This is my world now. So anyone who try to write me off, tell them they can go and write this down. This is my world now. Get the attention, I'm on a mission. I'm there with a vision. Got a passion, making it happen. Ready for action. And this is my world now. This is my world now. So anyone who try to write me off, tell them they can go and write this down. This is my world now. So anyone who try to write me off, tell them they can go and write this down. This is my world now. And this is my world now. And this is my world now. And this is my world now. This is my world now. All eyes on the way I vibe when I walk into the room. Wind blows underneath the soles of my brand new pair of shoes. I got the attention, I'm on a mission. No sweat in the way I step, I got a fresh new attitude. Oh my, 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 oh my, my, my. Call me a king, you can buy me a crown. Oh my, 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 oh my, my, my. I'm leveled up, and this is my world now. This is my world now. So anyone who try to write me off, tell them they can go and write this down. This is my world now. New look, got the ladies shook. New watch saying it's my time. These magazines wanna feature me, cause they know I'm on the rise. Got the attention, I'm on a mission. Cause ever since I flipped that switch, my power can't be denied. Oh my, 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 oh my, my, my. Call me a king, you can buy me a crown.
You are on the right path. are on the right journey. The journey of self-discovery, the journey of self-love, the journey of self-empowerment. Stay on this journey. And we are live once again. Welcome, guys. We have 4 guys already waiting for us. We appreciate you for being here. Tonight is epic. I have the youngest guy that I've interviewed so far on this panel in the house. He's an actor, a bodybuilder. We work out at the same gym. He's a pro. So we will be having a great time with him tonight. God-Fearing King. The song is My World by War Cub, WARCUB. You can get it from Music Bed. I actually have licensed it so I can use it. I've licensed it for about a year so I can use it in my life. But yeah, you go ahead and get it if you like. You can license it too and use it. If you use it without license, you'll get a copyright. I don't want to say strike, but make sure you pay them. But go ahead and that's the song, My World by War Cub. Thanks for being here. It's another great Tuesday. We could be anywhere else in the world, and here we are. We could be jerking off, but we're not, right? We are right here having a live on Semen Retention on sex energy transmutation, which is a man's superpower. A man's superpower is sexual discipline, whereby a man takes his sexual energy and turns that into self-discipline and self-empowerment that eventually turn into real life accomplishments, things that he is proud of and that people compliment him on. We have Mike.
Hey, what's going on, world?
What's up with you, Mike?
In the building. Appreciate you, Dave, for having me on. First of all, shout out to all the men out there, women also, but hey.
Yes, it's good to have you.
Little moment, ladies, just a little bit.
You're finally here. I know we've been talking for a minute.
Definitely.
And you are finally here. So we have a lot to talk about tonight. I'm sure the crowd is going to have a lot of questions.
Let's go.
And we're just going to take it easy. I think we have about an hour and a half, and sometimes we'll go all the way to 2 hours.
I'm here.
So we'll have time to talk. Guys, give us a few likes. Get ready with your questions. Get your questions ready for when we start answering them. We have about 7 guys in the house. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Always Mad, my brother. Welcome back, man. I've gone and checked your comment. I've gone and checked the last live you were in. I'm like, what happened to you? What happened to Always Mad? Because you're always on. Here you go. So this is the law of attraction. I have thought about you a few times. Because this dude here has been with me since day one. We're talking about 13 or 14 months strong. And I haven't seen him on any lives. I'm like, what happened to my brother, man? What happened to him? And he's here with us tonight. So I appreciate good for being here. Harvey's in the house.
Hey, what's up, man?
Harvey's in the house. Who else? But anyhow, we have about 9 guys in the house.
Run it up. Share with it.
There you go. There you go. So, Mike, let's start.
Let's go.
I knew you were excited.
Yeah. I'm trying to learn more too, fellas. So I'm not coming from a place of, I know more than the next man. I'm just
right.
That's what I got so far.
Zoe King, I see you. Thanks for being on. So, Mike, the only thing I know about you is you are an actor. You work out at the same gym
Right.
with me. You are a friend, or you have a mentorship relationship with my personal trainer, Rock, who's been on the show twice. And I know you work out hard. You look good. You do a lot of business.
Thank you, man. I'm learning.
Besides that, what don't I know?
Well, my former I started in football.
Uh-huh.
You know, I was the scrawny kid almost, I guess. But grew up in the neighborhood, by the way, of Pepperwood and Stone Mountain. Shout out to Stone Mountain. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mizzy, Sean, Mark, everybody, you know the game. But anyway, through all that, I had football dreams. So I started off visualizing, you know, myself playing football.
Mm-hmm.
And what would happen, I'd be running through the neighborhood, this, that, and the third. And, you know, football dreams occurred. Long story short, I ended up at Georgia Southern. Played for the Georgia Southern Eagles. Shout out to you guys. And had NFL dreams. Came short. I mean, came close.
Mm-hmm.
Landed short. You know, just didn't work out. Wasn't in the wheel. It is what it is. And ended up coming back to the gym and basically reinventing myself from there. You know, kind of letting all that old stuff go. So
Right.
I can barely remember high school.
I like the idea of reinventing yourself. I've always said that, man, I have reinvented myself so many times throughout the years, and it's something that I know how to do, and I enjoy doing it. So, so how did you go about the process of reinventing yourself, or what was the turning point? Like, what was that moment that made you realize, okay, I think I need to go another route. I need to make a new man of myself.
It was a couple times, honestly. Two major moments I talked to you about. The first one was my last football workout. Shout out to Georgia State. They had a workout for the CFL, and I killed every workout I've ever been to. You know, we ended up being stars. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes from Stone Mountain, Georgia Southern. And this particular workout was terrible, but I had dreams about it. You know, and basically it manifested. You know, I didn't make it, and I had to sit back and look like, okay, I'm healthy. I feel in my spirit. It's time to let it go. So I ended up letting it go, and I was kind of lost. Landed at Nike, working at Nike Linux. Shout out to those people because there's a lot of superstars in there as well doing their thing. But it was one particular moment. It was Young Thug, everybody, a lot of big names pulled up, and they all had nice cars. And by now I'm working at 92.9 The Game. And the night before I had a conversation with DJ Shockley about like going after what you wanted. So I remember all the cars pulled up, everybody's outside doing their thing. And I'm looking at the cars through the window with everyone else. And for some reason, I just stepped back and I looked at all, you know, my people, and everybody was staring at the cars, even the customers. And at that moment I decided, I said, well, shit, excuse my language. I said, I'm going to either be the man getting out the car, or I'm gonna be the man looking through the window.
Right.
But either way, I'd rather die before I be this nigga looking through the window. Excuse my language again, y'all, but I'd rather die. So let me start going after what I wanted. And from there, I started formulating a plan and bumbling through life, and we landed here. But I know I had to be a certain type of man to attract certain things.
So how did you, at which point did you get into acting, or did you realize that you were good at that? Or was it more like people kept saying to you, man, you know, Mike, you have acting in you, acting is coming through you?
I mean,
or you've always been an actor all your life?
I mean, I've had moments where I've acted, and it was like, you know, flash of brilliance, but my main goal was the NFL, and I have a hard time believing a lot of people. So I kind of have that Kobe mindset. You know, we developed that at Georgia Southern. Like, you don't get too high on your praises or too high on your lows. So you take compliments, you know, as a grain of stride, you know, with a grain of stride. You know, it was just, I kept feeling it. I've been feeling this since I've been running from it, really. Like, I was like, man, I ain't doing it. And then when you grow up in Stone Mountain and other areas of Atlanta and stuff, we all know how to act. Everybody acts every day. You don't, you're a liar. Like, so yeah, true that. I agree with you. One of the signs that you are
destined for something is how much you run away from it. And we're not talking about trouble. We're talking about an innate ability, something that you keep feeling being pulled towards, or people might even be telling you, but you're running away from it. Like, it's something you don't want to do. Just like for me, speaking, even back in the church, in the days, my days in the church, it's something that I kept running away. I kept running away from leadership and speaking. I think it was mostly because I still needed to develop myself, because I had some self-sabotaging behaviors,
man,
of course.
I'm a self-sabotager. I'll tear it down.
But that's how you know something is for you. You keep running away because you're afraid. Subconsciously, you're afraid of the accolades it would bring and the responsibility and the self-discipline that would be necessary to maintain it.
That we all made up, by the way, because we really don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
it's
true
like-
that.
I thought about it based on what I'm seeing that comes with what I'm doing. So it's like,
So, semen retention, shall we?
let's do it.
So how did you get into that? How did you come across that practice, and how did you start altogether?
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting how I got started. Now that I look back on it, it must have started a long time ago, playing football, going to camp, and not being around any girls. Just you and your homeboys in practice, 3-4 times a day. But I became conscious about it, I want to say about 27 before I hit 31. That's when I was like, wait a minute. Not only did women require different things of men at, my particular age, I'm coming out of college. This, that, and the third. Women want this, that, and the third. I didn't have this, that, and the third, so I'm not getting this.
Right.
So it kind of forces you to, you need to find something to do. Better yourself so you can attract what you want. Well, in the midst of that, you go through dark phases. You go through life. You go through a journey. You might be on drive for years. You don't know. But if you don't, I realized if I didn't do anything, I would have became a creep, a weirdo. Start messing with my emotions. And so once I guess, use that energy to pursue things I really liked, with no conscience, not even think about how I feel, just like, nah, this is what I'm doing.
Right.
Oh man, it opened up a whole new world. It changed my mind.
So I like to say there are two kinds of guys who get on semen retention and even sex energy transmutation. One guy gets on it by nature, like he feels naturally compelled towards withholding himself sexually and putting that energy into his work. He feels compelled on the inside. He feels like that's something he needs to do. And of course, the second guy is a guy who does it by education. He of course, he's suffered a lot. He's learned it, like the rest of us who've had a history of pornography and masturbation. We've had a lot of bad experiences that forced us into getting into semen retention.
Because you empty yourself dry. You're really killing yourself.
Everything. I mean, ED was the number one thing, and
And when you're young, we just shooting blanks, thinking we're gonna get away with it because it's coming back, and it's there one day.
Yeah. And so those are the two types of guys. Not every guy had to research semen retention. He just found himself on it because he feels compelled from the outside. And let's remember that the universe is guiding us. There is an intelligence that's guiding us. And some of us are hard-hearing, where we're hard-headed. We did not follow, or we don't follow the nudges of the spirit. But some guys naturally just follow that. So you fall in the category of the guys who just felt naturally compelled to hold your semen, and then you and amazingly you just realize the benefits.
Oh yeah, man, it's like liquid gold. Like for real, we really don't know the power we have. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's equal on both ends, with it. I'm like, yeah, we out here tripping. Like, and I'm still, like I said, I'm still bumbling along the way, but
Right.
man, it's time for us to like really start researching, men and being a man.
So how does semen retention affect your
Man.
workout and acting?
Yo, when I'm rolling, like, man, like months and months in, I'm live. Like I'm naturally hyped regardless, but I'm really aggressive. I'm super in tune. I'm lifting the hell out of some weight after I'm doing music. You know, I'm staying up for almost days sometimes. If you really know me, that's the truth. Like I stay up for days working with energy, and it's amazing. Like especially once you get rolling, you get through the storm period, and you kind of know why you're doing it. You know,
right? When you find
really,
that purpose, huh?
Yeah, that's really, and you know what?
Yeah.
Once you find the purpose, you really don't even think, you don't even realize that you're doing semen retention. You don't realize that that's helping you do your thing.
Right.
You know, so I would say once I realized I didn't need anything extra to get up and do what me and my soul, what I wanted to do, I knew it was something to it. Especially looking back when I was in high school or teenager and just emptying yourself like a weirdo, which I was becoming.
How do you, an obvious question is always, how do you manage attraction, female attraction? I mean, you look good, you have that energy, your pheromones are strong, and of course, we know with that comes a lot of trouble.
Man.
How do you manage female attraction? How do you manage the ladies when they come around?
Well,
if you deal with them, how do you do
if
it?
I'm dealing with a woman and she's interested in me, now that I'm learning what I'm learning, and I'm loving myself more, I'm very picky about a woman even being next to me, like not even being funny. Like if I don't rock with her spirit, if I don't feel it, I don't even want to be in the same room with you. Like, so I'm really based off what she's saying, how what she talking about, how I'm feeling. You know, if I'm not in the mood to do nothing, how she respond. If I'm working, if I got work to do, you know, how she feel about it. You know, so I'm taking all of those type things in consideration because I still got somewhere to be in life.
Right.
You know, and that's the thing for me. It's like, yo, I know about this energy tank we got. Yeah. I got to learn how to use this efficiently in this span of time that I've been allotted, that I don't know when it's going to end. I could die at any moment. So I'm big on now just reading the vibe, you know. And I just manage a vibe. Like you can do what you want. You can be the person you want. I'm cool with us growing. But, you know, if we're not here spiritually, at least, adios. Yeah. I'll see you at the top somewhere.
Wow. So you managed that very well. I mean,
yeah, I'm working on it because, I mean, these women are beautiful. And it sounds good right here. Yeah. Until, you know what I'm saying, what you really want in your face. You know what city we in. You know, so. Yes, ATL, baby. Man, hey, shout out. Man,
I'm telling you. I'm glad that you said that. we know what city we're in. Jesus. This is Atlanta.
This is
Atlanta.
Hot out here. It is hot.
This is Hotlanta.
And Instagram on top of that. So it's like overload. So I'm trying to keep these principles.
Dude,
but
I just went back on Facebook for business. That when I quit Facebook some years ago, I said I would go back when I have something to promote, when I have something to do. I didn't like using Facebook just for myself like that.
Because you know what's going on.
Yeah, man. So far, I think I probably only have had two male friend requests.
Oh yeah,
they're all women. I mean,
they bad.
I ain't got no pictures or nothing. It's just me and a mic and whatever. Yeah. But
I be giving my energy away on there. I be having to get off. Like, nah, I can't even look at this all day. They too beautiful. I'm out of here.
Yeah, this is Atlanta. We have to manage the energy. So I just went to a store and of course, as I turned the corner and this lady was bent over. I mean, she was looking at something or whatever she was looking at. She was in that good position that we like to put them in, right? Yeah. And I said to myself, I know this is no accident. This is not just accidental. Fast forward, we ended up talking at the checkout line, and of course, and we've been texting ever since. So fast forward, we've been texting, right?
We gotta work out. But you consciously, you get hit to, when you start that semen retention stuff, you start getting hip to little stuff. You start,
Yeah. I mean, you pick up on it,
and you become more attracted.
Yeah.
I thought that was a lie, fellas. It's not a lie. They got some sixth sense. They know when you.
Yeah.
They know when you're empty.
Yeah. But that's how the feminine is. That the feminine has this subtle energy that picks up everything, and in fact, that is the reason if a woman rejects the creep.
Oh yeah.
And she rejects him based on the vibe that she
it's the vibe.
gets unconsciously. She sometimes she can't even explain why.
It's your vibe.
She's like, I don't want to talk to him like that. You're like, well, why? What's wrong with him? Well, I don't know. Something right.
You just make it feel all weird.
I like to say, if you can tap into the unconscious wiring of the feminine, you will have an advantage.
Man.
See, when I deal with a woman, when I see a woman, my mind reminds me, or it's always on my mind, that most of what she does is unconscious. She's programmed to do it. She's programmed to test me. She's programmed to pick up my energy. She's programmed to put herself in front of me to make sure she looks good. She's programmed for all of that, and she's going to do them. So when she does them, which means I no longer give them unnecessary value, because now I know that's what she does,
so
right?
You know how to move accordingly.
Right. That's what she does. She sees something in me, and that's why she's smiling, and that's why she's giving me choosing signals.
Yes, sir.
She's wired like that. And that has taken a lot of conflation away. It has taken a lot of confusion away. Like, I think she likes me. I think.
Man, you get more confident.
Right. It has taken a lot of stuff away. But this semen retention, like you said, is liquid gold. I mean, this is amazing.
Yeah, don't let nobody trick you out of it either. You have plenty of people saying this, that, and the third. Nah, brother. It's gold. You got value.
How many guys do we have? We have about 11 guys. Send your questions, guys. Let's answer some questions.
Run it up. I'm an open book. Catch me while I'm growing.
Yeah. Guys, ask Mike questions now.
It don't matter what you talk about. I'm game for it all.
It's good to be here. Thank you for being here, guys. Give us a few more likes, guys. We only have 4 likes and we have 11 guys on.
Smash that like button.
Yeah. Please. If you don't subscribe to this channel, you probably won't see the video. You probably won't see the scheduled live. So if you're new here, what we do here is we talk about men's superpower. A men's superpower is sexual discipline. A man's superpower is when a man takes his sexual energy and turns that into real life accomplishments, things that he can be proud of and things that people can compliment him on, and also things that add value to people's lives and people can use. And so if you like this content, subscribe and so that you can get notifications when we are on. There was a question.
Well, what's up?
Let's put it on. Thank you for the likes, guys. Keep them coming.
Appreciate y'all fellas, man, for real.
I heard about sex magic. What do you think about that, guys? 40 days. You're 40 days from a year. I'm not quite sure if I understand the question. I heard about sex magic. What you think about that? Okay, I'm 40 days from a year. Okay, I got it. It's one question and then well, I mean, sex magic. I think that depends on the context. If of course, sex can be 2 individuals coming together, or it could be the sex energy that I have that can be magical. Either way, all of them are magical. I mean, even having sex with a woman is magical.
Oh, yeah, that is.
I mean, absolutely.
Man, and when you learn
the
sex, like the 3rd level of semen retention and how to manage that.
Yeah.
What? Boy, I should love you forever.
Yeah. So, the magical powers. I mean, well, let's say something. Let's put something in context, right? let's put something in context. It's just like the law of attraction. It's no magical powers. It's a physical, it's a law of the universe, just like it's what is it?
He's gonna go on with or without.
Yeah, we know when you throw something in the air, it's gonna come down.
Like gravity.
Gravity, right? It's like gravity. It's like gravity. It's just like sex. I mean, sex is the most primal,
it's the
foundational energy that we have inside of us. Yeah, I mean, this thing is crazy.
Nothing can match it.
Yeah. I mean, dude.
Yeah, it's that powerful.
I want to keep my semen. I want to have that power in me, but this is no replacement for sexual pleasure. No, I'm not saying that I want to give up sexual pleasure now.
No, do not get it twisted.
I like to tell guys that my clients, look, I don't know if you're looking for someone who's promoting sexual suppression. I'm not the guy.
Oh, yeah, no.
What I'm promoting is consciously retaining for a time, for a purpose.
And when you in grind mode, when you hustling,
and
you
then focus. With the right person at the right time, you plan for it and you do it. Yeah. The way I used to plan for my release time, I used to build a weekend. What I was gonna do it on Friday night. What I was going to eat after, drink after Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to recover, so Monday I can come back into the world. Yeah. Okay. So that's my philosophy. Not to suppress your sexual urges, not to push women away, not to hate women. Now, that's another category. Yeah. I'm not there. I'm not, that's not what
we do not hate
promote.
Women
yeah, that's not what I promote. That's not. We love them over here.
This is to make us better for them and better for yourself. First of all,
we love them. So congrats, my brother, for being 40 days away from a year.
Yes, bro.
I like to say, and I'm going to tell you, please put that energy to use.
Yes,
put that energy to good use. You're sitting on a lot of energy. You're sitting on liquid gold. You're sitting on inspiration. You're sitting on motivation. You're sitting on magnetism. You're sitting on a lot of things that you can use to create a product, a service, to touch lives, or even to better your own life, of course, because by bettering your life, you better the world. So whether it's physically, whether it's a craft that you're pursuing, don't just sit on this massive energy bank account and just go to work, come from work, do regular things. Put that to work, because that's what guys use, successful men use to get their lives wherever their lives are at. Sex, energy, transmutation. So every time I come across a guy who mentions how long he's been on Semen Retention, I've always said, and I'm saying right now, congrats to you, but put that to work. Real. Make something happen.
We just hold it for nothing.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see, what else do we have? Question.
Keep them on, fellas. I'm open book. You can put it for later.
Yeah, we got some good questions. So hold on, let me find the very next one. You know, it's still a small crowd, so I can still go through all the questions. Zoe King in the house, good seeing you. It says, do you practice any PC muscle exercise? You're referring to pelvic floor muscle exercises.
Yeah, I do.
Well, every once in a while I do. But there was a time I used to practice regularly. But every once in a while, I do, just to make sure that, hey, you know, the body remains in shape. So I used to do Kegel exercises. But like I said, every once in a while, I do. It's something you can incorporate, whether you could just be standing at the grocery shopping line. Once you have learned how to do it, once you have learned how to practice it,
do those, fellas.
You can.
While you driving.
Also, you have to add to that anabolic exercises. You have to add exercises that get your heart going and get your blood
Create that
flow.
testosterone.
Right. You have to add that exercise to your pelvic floor muscle exercises. You have to, because remember now, the blood flow is really what powers your pelvic floor muscles. That's what powers it. So, for example, at this point right now, when I go for a 5K run or when I work out, man, everything just goes straight down. I literally feel it. I can sit down. I can just do finish a set of bench press, and then I get up and everything just goes straight down.
Yeah, you gotta be careful where your mind is in the gym.
At the gym, right?
Yeah, you be sitting down for a little bit.
That's true.
For real, you get built until you learn how to manage that stuff.
That's true. But what am I saying, Zoe King? The exercises are good. But we want to keep that blood flowing. We want to keep that blood flowing because it's the blood flow that make that area strong. It's not strong without the blood flow. So, what else do we have? These are some good questions, Mike.
Keep them rolling. Keep them rolling. We talking.
Somebody says this is a great interview. Thank you for speaking up. Thank you, my brother. God-fearing king. God-fearing king.
All of us.
Awesome.
Yeah, y'all all kings, by the way. Everybody's from a tribe, you're a king.
There we go.
Period.
See, we are kings. There
not
you
a
go.
joke.
Oh, hold on. They can't see it. We are kings.
Not
there
a
we
joke.
go. I used to put I am king.
Yeah.
So I changed it today. I was like, I mean, I always tell my brothers, we are kings.
Yeah,
so
seriously.
let me take that. Let me make it plural. There is a question. Does working out help with semen retention?
Oh, yes.
Man.
Oh, my God. Man, you don't got to do much in the gym. Like, you don't have to become a bodybuilder. But I'm telling you, trust me, just go in there and start with some curls or something. Eventually, you'll start feeling it.
So does it help with semen retention? Of course, the answer is a resounding yes, bro. The answer is a resounding yes. The reason it does is because you get to use what I like to say, the tension part of the energy. You get to, because by exercising, by doing resistance training, you get to take the edge out of your energy. The part that would right, you take that part out and you still retain the benefits. So when you leave the gym, you know, you will be less prone to be an asshole out there because you've used that energy. You have the testosterone, but you're not gonna go crazy because by the time you come out of the gym, you're tired.
Well, you preach it.
Right. Also, because you will be feeling good, that means if you have a thought about relapsing, you might say, nah, I ain't gonna do that.
You might not even be thinking about it.
Right, because you're feeling good,
and
right?
then you're in emotional life, so you might walk into something out of the gym.
And also, well, if you start looking good, then that's gonna be another advantage. You'll be like, man, I'm feeling good, I'm looking good, I don't feel as edgy. So it's a lot of benefits, bro. It's a lot of benefits. The answer is yes. In fact, it's recommended that you work out on semen retention, bro. It's recommended. If you don't work out on semen retention,
you're gonna relapse.
Yeah, you're gonna relapse more often.
Too much energy.
Yeah,
like, that's when you realize how powerful you are. You're like, yo, I got to do something, conquer the world.
Yes,
that's what it help you do.
Right now, I work out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I run a 5K Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Boy, shout out to you, my friend.
That's about 17 to 18 miles a week. I have to do something when I wake up.
That power level in you, though.
I can't. I ran a 5K this morning. I worked out yesterday, crazily. Yeah. And I'm working out tomorrow, crazily.
But it's without question.
Yeah.
The thing.
It's just like,
I got to.
Before I go to bed, I take my gears and put them right between my bed and the door, like right there in front of the door. As soon as I wake up, I got to run this. Okay, somebody put my gears in front of my door, so I got to run. And this is self-discipline, bro. This is self-discipline. This is how you get yourself to jump right into things that you want to do. That's what successful men and women do. Put the workout gears in front of that door. When I wake up to open that door, I'm like, whoa, my shoes, running shoes, and whoa, what's going on? Well, I got to work out.
Yeah,
let's do it. You got to go run. Let's do it. So,
you know, I'm about the most powerful men I've met, and women. They work out.
Yeah. It's recommended that you work out. So get onto a workout program to get yourself going. Another question. While practicing semen retention, I would like to have my staying power with my woman once engaged in sexual intercourse. What do you do to ensure your stamina?
I'm working on, man. That's hard. What? And that's like they powerful.
I got the answer though.
Oh man, please.
It's not an easy answer. It's not an easy
Yo.
answer, but I've got answers though.
If they find out you own it, they're gonna try to break it.
I know exactly what he's saying. He wants to last longer with her. And how do you prevent PE, premature ejaculation?
Oh.
And or maybe any ejaculation at all. Now, it's not easy. All right? It's not easy, but it's learnable. And even because you have a woman, that's even better. Because when I was learning what is called NEO, non-ejaculatory orgasm, where you can learn to have sex, you do have an orgasm as a man without ejaculation, without losing the energy.
Yo.
I had a woman at the time. I had a woman. She had her own issues, so she didn't really care much about how sex happened between us. And so I used that to my advantage to work my magic, to learn what I was learning. Just a few preliminary steps, right? I like to tell guys on semen retention, you have to renew your mind concerning having sex when you're on this journey now.
Man.
So, and step number 1 is stop having sex solely for the pleasure of busting.
Man, yes.
Like you start reconditioning your mind. You
You
have to recondition your mind that sex for you is no longer looking forward to the climatic moment of busting out.
Y'all need to listen to this.
Okay?
Living game.
Like you are reconditioning your mind. Now you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that climax. You're gonna get that bust.
Yeah.
But see, it's best when you have done all of the work and then you finally get that bust.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
You have to recondition your mind to look at sex that, okay, I'm no longer having sex crazily looking forward for the climax and the busting out.
I could care less about that right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So step number 2 now is I am now having sex for the pure enjoyment of the whole experience.
Yes, the whole thing.
And the whole experience being, it starts with thanking God in the universe that you have this female in your presence.
What? bro, they are a real life blessing. Like
Now, this is not what the red pill community I think calls, whether it's pedestalizing. No, it's not the same.
Got nothing to do with that.
This is being grateful, because while you're being grateful, you get to become present.
Right.
You get to be present. You get to embody presence. So it starts with being grateful to God in the universe that you have this female here, right? And you get to look at her for who she is, the other half of the human spectrum, not your other half necessarily, but the other half of the human spectrum, because we only have a man and a woman, so she's the other half. So basically she complements you in that sense and you complement her. Cool. Okay, so that's step number 2. Step number 3 is to be present. Oh, Stop
Man.
rushing. Stop
Right.
rushing.
Man,
Stop
I'm
rushing.
learning, but you got to learn how to warm the engine up.
Stop rushing, bro. Be present. Here is what I do and what I have taught men to do. Have a little music playing, okay, and have you little something to drink. I like red wine because red wine gets your blood flowing. Not too much, gets your blood flowing, and it's cool. A little music, a little red wine, and you're just relaxing. You're having a conversation, which means
Start with the
on
mind.
semen retention, it's hard to do quickies. The women, since I've started the journey, the women who wanted to come through just for a quickie are like, man, you know, I've changed. I don't do that no more because there's no enjoyment. Because a quickie, really, what you're looking for a quickie is a bust.
You using me.
Right. So that's what she's looking for, and that's what the man looks for from a quickie. And so I tell my women, the women that I have engaged with since I've been on this journey, I need preferably one night or a good evening from 4 p.m. till past midnight. I need time. I need time because what's gonna push you past the returning point? The returning point is you ain't got time, so you're rushing, right? So
You gonna make me feel bad? You gonna think I'm treating you like a
you have time, and then now you start enjoying this baby's presence. You start looking at her and touching her face and caressing her, and you focus on giving her as much pleasure as you are getting. But now, because you have a new mindset, your pleasure is not looking forward to that bust, but also is to enjoy the whole thing.
whole moment.
And I'm gonna stop at the next point, right? There are more points, but I'm gonna stop at the next point because I do enjoy talking about this. I do enjoy. I do enjoy because I've perfected it. I've done it. It's actually my second or third video when I started on this channel. And then at the point of penetration, here's what I say, bro, you're chill, you know, you're relaxing, everything is good, you're not rushing, and you penetrate. At the moment you penetrate, I need you to push it in, stop, and take a deep breath and connect to yourself. Like,
Yeah, get your mind right.
put it in and stop.
Relax, bro.
And if you need to take 3 breaths, you do it. And silently, you're saying to yourself, I'm the man in power now.
Right.
I'm the man right now. It's in. It's in.
I'm good.
It's in. I'm here. I'm the man in power, and I ain't busting a nut.
Nope.
And you slowly begin your stroking game, and you try not to get past that point. Of course, it's gonna take it's gonna take trial and error. It's gonna take
jump
a
out
long,
if you
you're
need to.
Right.
Reset, player.
And then don't let yourself get too close so that you stop. You have to engineer stopping yourself. You know, 15 minutes in, 20 minutes in, you stop. I'm gonna go in the living room, drink some water,
Chill out.
have a conversation with the girl. Might even take a cold shower in between, and just relax and start over again. I mean, I be having 5, 6, 7 of those like throughout the whole night, no sleep, nothing. And of course, you know, these women, they enjoy. You know, they admire that. That's what they're.
I'm getting there. You might
So-
have to get the hell out. I might have something to do. I gotta get back to work.
And you have to love yourself enough to accept that you are making a new man out of your life.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You know, there's a part there is a part of your mind that's going to tell you, "Oh man, that's a lot of work. Oh, you know, that's a lot of work. I just want to and bam."
Yeah.
Well, then, you know, the feeling that comes after you bust that nut, I mean, you don't like it because you come too quick. First of all, you probably have ED,
problems.
you're not as hard, and then you lose that energy, you lose that power. So really, with the human being is really becoming, it's really growing out of the animal state. It's really leaving the animal state behind. And the animal state is bam, 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 shoot. And that's it. So if you need more of this, if you want me to take you through the process, check out Patreon or send me an email. We can do a consultation, and also find the Patreon link anywhere somewhere. We can talk some more, but it's not simply about how do you prevent PE. It's a whole new game. You have to become a whole new beast. You have to become a sex god, because by embodying that new mindset, you become a sex god.
Man, I'm telling you.
If women have never asked you to come through and put it on them, they're gonna start doing that. Anyhow, I think we have a lot of more.
Once or twice, you know what I'm saying? You might not hit a home run every night. You know, it's a process, so don't be hard on yourself. But I'm telling you, you're gonna transform.
Ooh, greetings. You know who that is?
Who we got? What we got?
The Rock.
Oh, let's go. Let's go rock in the building.
Greetings, my brother. Good to have you. Rock, I appreciate you. So Rock has linked me. I like to call him a bridge. He's a bridge. He has put me in contact with so many guys. Here you are, of course. He's your partner. You guys are always talking. You guys are always working out. You have some crazy workout that you guys do.
Man,
it's
the fathers of fitness. You know, we'll put that in the atmosphere, but stay tuned, y'all, man. You know, because
he said something. For a young man with an incredible body and strong mind, what is the most challenging part of your daily routine for staying your journey or for semen retention? Before you answer, this is exactly what, when he first told me about you, he said, this young man is disciplined. He's an incredible young man. You need to know this. Now he's asking you that question. He said you need to find out what he's staying power, because he's an incredible young man. And now he goes asking you that question. So the ball is in your court. What is the most challenging part of your daily routine for staying on your semen retention journey? What is the most challenging part of your daily routine?
The most challenging part of my daily routine, I would say, it's not even going to the gym. It's the whole process of not thinking that this is it. Like, my main challenge is, bruh, I mean, who cares what they tell you? It don't matter who it's from. You still got work to do. So that's the biggest thing. Just never getting too caught up in anything.
Every day's day one.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't care about no tomorrow. I don't care about yesterday. Like, and you got to be intentional about it, because you can get caught up.
So the most challenging part of your day is not going to the gym?
Yeah, just I would say keeping my mind always in, improvement mode.
Okay.
That,
perfect sense. Yeah,
never getting too comfortable. So because I could take a day or two off. I can. But why? It's not gonna do nothing for me. Like, it ain't gonna help tomorrow. I'm just gonna feel bad.
Yeah, true that. I think I can tie that up to something I always say. You have to renew your commitment daily on this journey.
Yeah. And it's not just working out.
Yeah.
That's a piece of the game. That's what you have to do. I work out not for what I do, number one, for myself, but if I don't, other things are affected. And, I got a gift. I can't abuse it. So it's like, even if I don't feel like it, I was lent this gift, because one day I ain't going to have it.
Yeah. Renew your commitment daily. Every day is day one. Man. Every day is today. Every day is not tomorrow, and it's not the past. Definitely not the past. Every day is day one. Every day is, we're just getting started.
Yeah, seriously.
We're just getting started.
The same way cheeseburgers and stuff affect everybody else, affect me the same way. I start working out, it's over. It affects my music, my acting, my relationships, my own being, my own mental state. So I would just say, like you said, just to never getting complacent with this. So that just keeps me going. It's almost like a fear almost.
Question. Okay, we have a question from J Bus. I relapsed last night twice. How can you gain back essence fast after a relapse? I'll tell you. Someone said you can get some raw eggs. I have not done raw eggs, but I have to believe that can help you. I think raw eggs can help you. I don't know if you're a meat eater. Some red meat can help you, particularly steak. You can get you some steak going. You can get you some eggs. You can get the eggs either raw or boiled. Like you can, eat 5 boiled eggs tomorrow. Remember now,
recharge it too.
Right. It's not, even if you might eat 4 or 5 eggs tomorrow, it's not, your sodium level is not gonna go, potassium level is not gonna go skyrocket just for one day. Steak, some eggs, whether you get it raw. Smoothie drinks, get some good smoothie drink. That should perk you back up. That should.
Dave, quick question, Dave. Well, can I at least say this? Well, if you relapse, it's not the end of the world. Don't kill yourself. Don't be too hard. It's gonna happen on this journey. It is what it is. For me personally, if I have a moment when I relapse, what helps me is just saying, you know what, F it. Let's just get back into it, and let me accept how my body feel. Make mental note. Do what I need to do, and just get back in the ball game. Like, period.
Right.
Like, don't dwell too much on that.
But he needs and here's my caution with actually dumping a whole lot of energy into your body after a relapse. That might take you back to another relapse. I know the red meat might, because what happens is, taking it gradually, let your energy come back gradually, is going to be more beneficial to you in the long run than try to dump a whole bunch of energy right now, because that might just push you right back.
You're doing the same thing.
Right.
That's all you're going to do.
Because remember, you relapsed because you're still learning to manage the energy, because you're still learning to manage that excess of energy in you. Out. So, and then by letting the energy gradually come back in will teach your brain how hard it is to get that energy back.
That's exactly what happens. Exactly. Because that's when I learned, as you get older, you can't just be doing it like, you know what I'm saying, just shooting it anywhere. You got to learn how to control this thing.
So that's going to help you. Eating raw eggs is consuming life force. I have to believe that. Where I'm from, I think that we have a few drinks where raw eggs are used.
That's cool.
In fact, in Haiti, that was a common thing, well, probably still is. Bodybuilders, I mean, these guys would crush, I don't know how many eggs in one pot and just stir it up, whatever they add to it, and drink it. So I agree with that. I haven't done it myself. Perhaps I should start looking into it.
Look,
now that he's talking about it.
Uncle Rock, I'm going to ask you tomorrow.
But or maybe Rock can chime in. But I have to agree that it probably does have, not probably, for what I've heard, it can help. Those are good
I still might have to scramble
questions. Zoking said tough. The gentleman who asked the question about, the process that I just described, he said it's so tough. I know.
It's not.
Ain't
nobody gonna sit here and tell you. That's why it's a journey, though.
It ain't easy.
It's a journey, bro.
It ain't easy. But keep your mind focused on the end journey. It's doable.
It's a daily thing, man.
It can be done. It can be done. Many guys
it is a journey.
Have done it.
But
looking
start seeing the benefits here and there.
We're gonna talk some more, Mike. Trippy Drip, I see you. You have another question. Hold on. You smashed it today on back workout. Tomorrow is legs and delts.
Oh yeah, you gotta work out your legs, fellas.
He's talking to
That's
you.
where you get that testosterone and all that. That work out your legs. And we leave it at that. Trust me, no man that doesn't.
I'm looking forward to my new workout plan. I think I should be starting a new workout plan Monday.
It's put that pressure on.
Yeah, I heard it's gonna be crazy. I heard it's gonna be hard.
Sir.
But I ain't gonna lose no sleep over it.
Man,
I know I can do it. So I'm looking forward to it, Rock.
Yeah, you'll never die doing a workout. The body is made to live. Always will fight to live.
We have Harvey. Here's a question. I'm there's a lot of comments popping up because the conversation is beautiful.
Yeah.
Since being on this journey, has the circle of people in your life decreased?
Oh, what? Man, you get when you. Oh, we're gonna keep it real, fellas. When you jacking off too much, it causes a cloud. It gets your mind real cloudy.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see straight.
Mm-hmm.
So when you start getting a hold of it and you become conscious of the goals you got, you start seeing stuff different.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to cut off people. Like, my circle has changed at such a rapid pace over the last, I'd say, 5 years as the journey started with me implementing this into my life. It's you, you know, Harvey and, you know, Uncle Rock. And, like, it's going to change, fellas. Like, your whole life going to start changing. And that's part of the journey. Like, you fall, just get up. You know, you're gonna let some of those friends back in, but you're gonna be more conscious this time. You're gonna start moving different. Like you gotta start it. Just try it out, guys. Just try. If you fail within the first 2 days, it's not the end of the world. But my circle of friends has changed drastically. It's gotten smaller, actually. Yeah. I only really want to talk to guys that know. If they don't know about this, then we ain't really talking.
I mean, it has to. If you're serious about it, if you're serious about your life, your circle of friends have to decrease. And of course, and that might include girlfriends, letting girlfriends go. Man. That might include even slowing down on some family members. Oh, yeah. You know?
And you're going to change. Your mental is going to change.
Because you're a new man.
But you know what's crazy, though? I don't mean to interrupt, guys, but my homeboys that are very attractive to women, that get a lot of women, they practice this, whether they know it or not. They not some they don't be doing that stuff.
Right. And that is true. I've met what you would call hardcore alpha males. Like, I had this guy who he was my mentor at CarMax as a salesperson, and dude, he was
not going for it.
I mean, everybody inside, managers. Whoa. Let's take that. Let's stop right here. Anyhow, but he wasn't watching no porn, bro.
Oh yeah,
he wasn't watching no porn. He wasn't jerking off.
Don't want to see it.
He just kept going straight for it.
And that's who they are too. It's just,
that's who they are.
Yeah.
And I pushed him. I talked to him about, porn. He said, well, yeah. I mean, I've glanced at porn here and there, but why? He's like, why? Like, man, all these girls are around, bro.
Yeah, that's how, that's where I met with it, especially after high school, and I started naturally getting into it. Like, yo, too many girls around.
Yeah. So don't force the swag back. I think that this answer is to the gentleman who asked the question about, how to get the energy back, You'll
change.
Yeah.
Bro, you welcome in some new energy, bro.
Right.
Like, don't even worry.
Yeah. It's, Let's see. What else? We have a lot of new guys. Give us
what's up, man.
Likes, and if you're new, subscribe. This is what we do. This is what we do every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I bring on an interesting man who's on Semen Retention, and we talk for about an hour and a half, or 2 hours, and we get some knowledge in. We laugh. The conversations are incredible.
Good fellowship.
The comments that come after the live is over, when guys watch the replay, it's amazing. It's amazing the kind of discussions that we'll be having. So if you're new, subscribe. If you're interested in working one-on-one with me, find my email somewhere. But on any video, even on this one, you should see a link to Patreon and how to get in touch with me if you want to work out. 7 figures. Salute Day 279 for me. I started January 13, 2020. Stay strong, fellas. Stay strong to you too, brother. Stay strong. Put that to work. I like to say put that to work. That's
Go
almost a
build
whole
something.
year. Put that to work.
Go build something.
Get something done. Get something done. Whether it's in the gym, whether it's in you, whether it's
For real.
learning something.
Use the energy, bro.
Use the energy and use the inspiration, because you do get a lot of inspiration. You get a lot of clarity. Put that to work. You get a lot of magnetism, a lot of swiftness.
You attract a whole nother type of
in
woman.
fact, your sleep has reduced dramatically.
Yeah.
So what do you do with those extra hours?
Yeah.
Put them to work, because semen retention is a tool for sex energy transmutation.
You're not crazy for
So-
feeling that way.
Yes, sir. Put that work in.
I'm glad more men. We need to talk about this and hear this.
Mhm.
Learn ourselves a little bit. We'll probably treat women better as we learn this too. You know, I need help, fellas too.
Absolutely. I mean, here's some Zoe King. What you talking about? I have found that trying to share this information with other men, most tend to make light of it.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Until they see how it works.
Should we keep the information to ourselves? I feel that would be selfish.
You gotta be.
Here's what I do, and here's what I've advised. Wait for the right time. Let the person's energy attract the information from you. Remember, information or knowledge comes with a responsibility. The possessor of knowledge can be egotistical in the sense that he or she is too zealous about the knowledge, and they want to share it, and they push it on people, and people reject it because it lacks wisdom. There's no wisdom. Oh, I've been that guy.
I didn't know.
I've been that guy.
My friends, I'm sorry.
Because there's no wisdom. Because wisdom is you wait when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Yeah. When that man is ready, you will appear. The conversation will appear. Now, also, I have seen a guy who looks like, like the life he has no life in him, and I want to mention semen retention to him. I don't just go and blah. I get into a conversation with the end goal. Like I play chess with them with the end goal being we're going to end up at semen retention.
Yep.
You understand?
I'm going to just at least throw it out there.
Or we might just start a conversation about girls. I might starting a conversation about women, and he's talking sex and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And then I work my way, and then mention semen retention, and then mention that work. So really remember, and that's always mostly the case with a possessor of knowledge is our zeal to see the other man change. And we go and push the knowledge on him. But you got to realize, as you push it on him, his consciousness was not ready to accept it. Yeah. Now, that's one. Second, bruh, ain't no man naturally wants to hear about anything that has to do with holding his semen,
because it feels good to release.
He naturally is driven to have sex. You see, just like a good salesperson, you have to create a problem if there is not one, or you have to shine the light on a problem, because there is a problem. The problem is he's overexerting himself. He is depleting himself, and you have to expose the problem first so that he sees the problem and like, oh snap. What can I do? Now he's asking. And then now, as a good salesperson, I'm like, well, I'm glad you asked. I have the thing right here for you, bro.
I've been ready for you.
I'm sure you've seen a video that somebody says, The Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah. Sell me this pen. Yeah. Sell me this pen. Where every guy tried, but how do you sell the pen? Like, take the pen from the guy and like, write your phone number down for me. Well, I ain't got a pen. There you go.
There you go. I got it.
Yeah. There you go. You have to shine the light on the problem, let him be convinced, and then give him the solution. So it's just a little bit of wisdom that you have to apply.
Even researching what I did lately, I just researched what sperm does. I'm not 100%, but I got an idea. Man, like it really is keeping us alive.
We have some on The problem with raw eating. Hey, I wonder if I could get him to call, but I think that's probably the problem with eating raw eggs here in this country. We're talking about America. They wash the eggs during cleaning process that actually takes away the coating that protects the egg. Therefore, always cook eggs.
Okay. Don't drink them.
Well, that's interesting. By the way, context is this is coming from a personal trainer. He's been doing this over 30 years. He's my personal trainer. He's
my mentor, my uncle.
Yes, his mentor, his personal trainer. He's also a nutritionist. So he makes vegetable juice. We all get juice every Monday. I got my supply yesterday, and the whole almost half of the gym, and even people who have watched the live that he's been on have ordered juice. So this is the credibility of the man who wrote that post. Okay, so, and that's the man whose meal plan I'm following. And he looks incredible. And so I just wanted to share that with you so you could see who's saying that information. So we have reason to believe there's some truth to it. All right, he says something else.
Oh, no.
If you eat them eggs raw, you risk salmonella.
Yeah, I figured that. I
Okay.
just don't want to say it without confidence.
What is that? I don't know.
Oh, this is I want to say it's a. Look, don't get me lying on this live.
Okay. Well, Rock, you put it in
it'll
there.
mess you up.
Okay.
Do you dirty?
Yeah. Always great content as always. Thanks for your hard work. I appreciate you, my brother. Hey, I've started. I'm on number 3 on your channel, so I have two more to go. I had 2 stop for a minute, but I don't know if you've seen every video I've watched. I've actually marked it number 1, number 2, number 3. So I still have 2 more to go as I promised. But I've had to shift my attention to something else real quick. Okay. I'll be back. Trust me, I'm a man of my word.
It's true.
I want to find that last comment so we can get to talking some more. But it's beautiful that the questions and the comments keep coming. Hold on. I'm planning on beating up a man who bullied me when I was a child. Will semen retention make me?
You gotta get past this. You gotta get past it, bro. You can beat him with success though. You always gonna come back into your hater. Remember that,
Bruh.
come back to best form, but don't beat him up, bro.
My brother, I want to preach healing to you. I want to preach forgiveness to you. Forgiveness is for you, not for the man who hurt you. Have pity on him. Have mercy for him. Have compassion for him. Okay? And also understand that he beat you up perhaps because he had a high level of testosterone. Okay? Yeah. So, put that in that context.
Yeah,
because
he learned himself too.
And you never know. Maybe he's already been arrested and gone to jail and done some other things, domestic violence.
And he probably hurt. You know the saying, hurt people.
Just realize that. I know, and I'm not making light. I'm not saying that it's this easy. What I'm saying is just realize it didn't have to do with you per se. You know, it didn't have to do with you per se. That's what he did. You know, he could have beaten anybody else. He could have bullied anybody else. But you have something to do with your life. You have a new mission. You have a new mission. Right. Let's talk about semen retention for your success. Let's talk about semen retention to make your life better, not to go in the past
Right.
to be the man who bullied
Yeah.
you, but to make you the best man that you can be right now for your life right now, for the people who depend on you right now, and for society at large.
And the new
Let's
people
talk
coming
about
in.
semen retention from that perspective. I'm ready.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So semen retention can help you change your life
Yep.
and affect the people who depend on you and society at large. That man, have mercy on him.
Yeah, bro. You hit it
Yeah,
in a better direction than possibly 9 times out of 10. And like I said, man, you'll be a new man when he see you anyway. He ain't gonna bother you. You ain't gonna be studying him.
Yeah, we're not gonna go back trying
Yeah,
to.
let that go, brother. I'm telling you. Once you start this journey, your world gonna change so much, man. You ain't even gonna have really time to go back. That's the thing. You use that energy to construct your purpose in the life that you envision that's in your heart. You ain't got time to think about it.
Yeah,
You literally don't.
yeah. Let's construct a new life. That's better. Now, like I said, I do want to admit that I'm not making light of it. Because it could have scarred you for your entire life. I know that. I'm not making light of it. But usually when we are hurt in the past, it helps to heal, forgive, have compassion, and then move on. That's what has helped the human race.
It's hard to let it go too. It takes time, but you got to.
Yeah, you have to
Like,
keep going over it. It
people
takes
like to make
time.
it seem like it's just, I forgive them, and
Yeah,
that junk
yeah,
take. They come back to haunt
might
you, but
take-
that's
it
part
might
of the
take-
game, man.
Yeah, and that's part of the game. That's
Tryna
part of
throw
better
you
in your
off,
life,
bruh.
right? And this is what we're all about. That's what we're talking about, men's superpower. This is what we need to use the energy for, to
Yeah.
better our lives and to get that edge, to get that superpower. Do you believe that semen retention increases the law of attraction? Or the
God,
ability to manifest? Please.
And the confidence you
Look,
get, the
man.
way you're gonna be speaking.
I want to say you probably are just brand new to this. Bro,
You can't turn back once you
this
get
is
a
the
taste.
conversation, man. Yes, sir. It because semen retention amplifies your aura, which we cannot see. It amplifies your aura. It establishes your magnetism and all that energy, and of course, it amplifies your pheromones, and all that energy goes out there and embraces the people. As you walk out there, and people want to do you a favor.
Don't even know
People
why.
want to pay stuff for you.
Yeah, no.
People want to give you stuff. Look, man, as a man, women hold doors for me to open,
Dog,
to walk
I be
into
trying to
stores.
hold the door
Listen
sometimes.
carefully. The woman is ahead of me. She's holding the door, and she holds it from the outside. That means she wants me to go in, and then she will go after me. Women would let you check out before them. They see you come into the checkout line. They're like, "Oh, you go ahead." They're like, "Oh, you sure? Yeah, you go ahead." I mean, it's a lot of things that happens. And please, if it weren't so, nobody would be on it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
wouldn't
If
even
it
be
weren't
a
so,
struggle.
nobody would be on
Yeah,
it.
you be like, oh, that junk don't work.
Yes, sir. And if you want to hear one more story, right? So I went to the gym, and actually I was thinking of quitting the gym because I wasn't making no progress. I
Oh
was
man,
like,
I'm glad you
I gotta-
did, man. No, man.
And then I started talking
journey,
to
man.
Rock, right? But I was saying, man, I need some vegetable juice. I started talking to him. Come to find out, he makes vegetable juice.
Yeah,
He's a
he got the whole
nutritionist now,
shebang
and it's
for
been
you.
2 months, and my life has changed.
Yeah.
I got on his workout program. My life has changed. And I told him from that very same conversation, man, I'm building a YouTube studio where I'll be planning on going live every week, and I want to have worthy men to interview, and I want to interview you. And he was, in fact, the
is.
first person. And he has introduced me to so many other individuals. This is just one example of attraction and manifestation, bro. You think about it, it shows up.
Yeah. Period.
So, yes, sir. Just stay on the journey.
Yeah, stay in your path, bro.
Listen to this. You are on the right path. You are on the right journey. The journey of self-discovery. The journey of self-love. The journey of self-empowerment. Stay on this journey. Stay on the journey. You are on the right journey. The journey of self-love. The journey of self-empowerment. Stay on the journey. That's all that matters. If you stay on it, all the benefits will come to you.
All that matters is the journey. That's the only thing that matters. The only thing that matters. Can't budge.
That's a lot of questions, boys. A lot of comments and questions.
Run them up.
Let's talk to you some more. We have about 18 guys in the house, man.
What up,
That's high. Thank you, guys. Give us a few more likes, guys. At
Yes.
least let's have 18 likes.
Smash that like button.
You know, when I jump on other people's lives, whether on YouTube and now on Facebook, since I've been back on Facebook, man, Facebook be having lives 24/7. Anyhow, and they have 500, 1,500 people watching. Well, that's them. You know, it's like, look, if I have 10 guys watching, that's 10 guys who are changing their lives from a busting creep, 24/7 busting creep, to a man who's changing his life. Like I like to say, from mediocrity to excellence.
Yeah, because
Semen retention is gonna change your life from mediocrity to excellence.
Period.
So 18 guys is beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, huge success. At least I'm not jerking off with the time. I'm online.
doing something useful.
Right. So I appreciate you being here. So talk to us. What is that one challenge that you encounter? Well, I know Rock asked you that question. It seems like I want to ask you the same question, but I do want to find. Yeah. Okay. What is that one thing that challenges you when it comes to keeping the semen? Whether it's the 5 a.m. boner, like when you wake up in the morning, or whether it's going to sleep at night, or whether it's after a workout and your energy shoots up. Yeah. What is that one thing that
what I do, like, so say if I'm at night and I really feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I always try to plan, because I know for me, at the 11 o'clock, I want a woman by me, period. I don't care what I'm doing. So now I try to structure my day to where around 11 or something, I'm usually working.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually doing something. I try to stay busy around the times I realize I'm most active. Like, I try to make sure I got something to do. Because if I don't, man, I don't know where it's going to go. And I need to be in control of that. Because you can easily relapse.
Yeah.
You know? Especially if you haven't faced yourself. You know, thank God it never was like a problem, you know, but it could turn into one. You know, them days add up. Next thing you know, you turn down out here, you know, and you have no idea.
My challenge, actually, my challenge is, right, I'm 40, right? My challenge doesn't so much have to do with retaining the semen, but it's basically not being, for example, not being in an exclusive relationship, not being married to a woman, not being tied to a woman.
That's a whole nother thing.
So I have to keep. I think
we gotta stay
society
busy.
has done a great job convincing us, like, by 40 I'm old or I'm getting old.
Not,
so my mind, as soon as I turned 40, my mind's been telling me, oh, you know, I mean, you know, you're 40, you're 40 now, bro. I mean, you know, you ain't no baby no more. Like, stop playing them games. You got to get you a wife, got to get you a woman. I've been reconditioning my mind. Even today, I had to say, no, I'm young. I'm very young, baby. I'm only 40 now. I'm only 40. So it's not, you know, the challenge is not so much about the semen, but it's still related to a woman. Right. Okay, well, here's another challenge too. Let's say I met this young woman tonight, right? She sent out some choosing signals. I accepted the signals and we connected. We've been texting ever since, right? Mm-hmm. A challenge for me is, although it might be the right moment to get with her, but I'm thinking, nah, man, you know, I'm busy right now. I need to keep doing my stuff.
I man. Keep doing I know that feeling. That's a battle right there.
I'm busy right now, you know.
That's a battle.
And next thing you know, she texts me, I don't reply, and then
you just lose. Oh, you're gonna lose a lot of women on this.
So,
man, that's how you know who the right one, because the right one gonna ride with you. Because she gonna just, it's not like I don't want to do it. It's just I gotta do what I gotta do at the moment. You know, it's not that I don't like it. And if they don't understand it, they probably gonna cut you off. But it's cool though, because it's gonna make you stronger. It is what it is.
It's hard to stay on this journey when you see half naked women walking around every day.
Yes, it is. What we gonna do about it? Keep talking and crying about it? Unfollow them if you got to. What I do, honestly, here's what I do. If I start following too many Instagram models and my phone start just looking like a porn site, I just unfollow them.
Yeah.
I just take a step back for a little. And there's people in the gym that can attest to this. Matter of fact, artists and actors and stuff, I know I be like, bro, I had to unfollow a lot of them for a little bit and get my mind right. Because it's not, right now, for me, it doesn't look like it's going nowhere. And these girls ain't getting no, they fine, boy. They all fine.
I'm going to tell you what happened to me recently. I had, well, I hope we all have several Google accounts. Well, I do, at least.
Yeah, I do too.
And the first one is the one that has all the pictures of when I was asleep watching porn, you know, all those, because I was backing the photos on Google Photo, right? And of course, when I began this journey, I just gave up that account. And I needed some pictures from there. So I went back.
Like a trap one.
No, but it was, when I went back, I was like, oh my.
Oh yeah,
this is how I used to live. These are the pictures that used to be in my phone.
Oh, bro, yeah, I'm better than this.
These videos are the videos.
I'm better than this.
And I'm like, oh, no wonder I messed up that relationship. No wonder I lost that job, because I remember this at this one point in time, and on that job, that's what I used to do. Flip like Instagram models, and can't wait to get home to go jerk off. It was a shock to see the content that used to be on my phone.
Yeah.
So of course I'm no longer on IG. I'm planning on going back, but now for business,
but you gotta know though.
I had to give up, just like I had to give up Facebook for a minute. But now I said I was gonna wait to go back when I have a product for sale, when I have a service to offer, when I have, like it's business. Yeah, I can, you know, but it's business. It's not just I'm just being entertained. Right. It's not entertainment.
Yeah. That's mine solely for. I mean, I like talking to girls and liking pictures and third, but for the most part, it's only like business. What I got going on.
But yeah, it's hard in our society, but that's not where it stops.
No.
We have to find ways. We have to find ways to overcome that. Always mad. We have to find ways to You're not the only man. You're not the only man.
No, bro.
But what I'm hoping for you is you're gonna get to the place where, because he's a whole lot of days in. You're gonna get to the place where seeing those women actually won't be a temptation factor. They will be more like an energy factor.
Yeah.
Because when I see one of them, I'm like,
You know, they're powerful too. Them women powerful.
And then
they
just
vibe is whoa.
Keep going. So David Data, or some people say David Data. David Data, who wrote the book The Way of the Superior Man, has a section about that. So you might want to check that book out.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Devin.
Now I have listened to his programs. I have his programs on my Audible. So I'm not sure if what I'm about to say is in the book or in the audio program.
I'm on I listen to the audio.
His program was different than a book. Right. It was just a live a speech or sessions that they had that they recorded. So it's a different content than the book. But he talks about, guess what?
The retention.
The way you stay in an exclusive relationship. Listen carefully. The way you stay in an exclusive relationship is by marrying to one woman, but getting energy from any woman whose energy complements yours. And basically that happens through your eyes and conversations.
Ah, okay. Without you necessarily doing it.
Right. That's what he says. And that's the practice. That's my practice. Well, I'm not in a relationship, but
I see. You ain't got to jump
on everything. But I get the energy. I get the energy.
Yeah, I ain't got to.
You like sometimes, you know, for whatever reason, the young thing is walking in front of me. I'm like, baby, you don't know what oh my God, I can stay in this for days. And take a deep breath. Ooh. and keep moving.
Yeah, you gotta learn it.
Yes,
Like you got to.
yeah. So now instead of it being a temptation factor, like man, you know, like dang, I gotta bust a nut.
Yeah, it
It's
don't
more
feel like constricted.
it rejuvenates you.
Yeah, you be like,
now.
what? Ooh,
So that time is coming. That time is coming.
Oh, it's just levels to this, man. There's levels.
So Mike, let's talk about your acting.
Oh yeah, let's get it.
So what are you doing?
Man, I just got done with 2 films. One I'm the lead in. So this film will be called Envision, directed by Greg Galloway and Jason. Shout out to Wild Wind Pictures, by the way.
Okay.
And the most recent one was Stick Me Up. Yeah, man. So the resume is finally, doors are starting to open and things like that. And I'm meeting tons of amazing actors, actresses. Man, it's amazing, man. So hey, stay tuned, y'all. And
so do you do commercials?
I will. Yeah. I don't mind doing commercials. I haven't done any. I haven't been booked for any. My journey's been weird. I had an agency. I was with the agency, and they dropped me. I wasn't producing, and I started betting on myself.
This is Atlanta, man.
Yeah, so I was like, man, look, they really don't know me like that, so I can't be mad. So I made up my mind the next, agency or agent manager I signed was gonna be somebody I can talk to.
Here's a question, Mike. So here's the question that I'm about to ask has as its foundation that I could literally be sitting here and interviewing one of the next biggest actors, right? Because that's how life is, right? So are you just acting just because, or do you have a plan of becoming
one
definitely.
Of the best? I see myself being one of the top actors in the game. I'm going to die as one of the greatest.
There you go.
I don't want to be the best, but I'm going to be the best
for yourself.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When I step in room on set, anything they got to know. Like I'm not doing this for nothing. Like period. Like it ain't even a game. I ain't trying to be friendly in the game. I ain't, be friends are a blessing, but not nothing, that I need for, my acting plan. Like, nah, I'm trying to get in. Any director, writers that want to do it, that are serious, starting up, seasoned vets, hit me. You talking to an actor, or you looking at an actor that's not playing. So I ain't playing with this.
Next question. Do you know Kevin James? Kevin James plays in King of Queens.
No, I'm not. No.
Yeah.
I don't really be watching TV like that.
Oh, I mean that's an old
I can
show.
Check it out. I can check it out.
Yeah. Kevin, you know Kevin James. Oh, Mall Cop. That's Kevin James.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I am familiar, but I don't want to lie on live.
All right, cool. He is. Well, it's interesting because I haven't watched television since 2004. I haven't owned a television. We're going on 16 years now, and usually people ask me, "Well, how do you know about all of these novelty in these movies, these people?" And I said, "Well, I research. I research. I mean, it's out there, right? I research. Really. IMDb. IMDb. You have Google. I research. I stay. So he is on YouTube now. His channel is one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube. He's producing videos that are under 5 minutes, up to 5 minutes, no more than that. But it's incredible footage, incredible sound, incredible videos, and that's gonna lead to my next question. So all the while he was an actor in those movies and the lead character in The King of Queens, but he was also a producer, or either a producer in the making, but he was a producer. And now that those contracts are gone, and he's doing his little thing. Yeah. So, do you have that in mind also?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because when you came in here earlier, you said that you want to get your studios going, you want to get your gears.
I'm gonna have my own. That's the goal. Like, I ain't acting just a stunt. I don't make music just a stunt. I don't lift weights just to take pictures. Okay. Like, nah, it's all.
You're going somewhere.
Oh, yeah, man. Like, I'm going to create opportunities for others, period. That's why on my way up, I try to stay, in contact, or at least have people consciously in my brain that I hold on to, because I do want to reach back and ask them folks, because I got a lot of faith in myself.
Jihad Abdullah Rab, thank you for being here, bro. He says,
Oh yeah,
he's out. Thank you, appreciate you.
Oh,
I realize when I tell people what I do, it throws those things off.
well, you can't tell everybody everything. I
Yeah,
learned that
yeah,
quick, boy.
yeah.
I'm really learning this now, like literally at this moment. Shut your mouth. Like, you probably in the phase I'm in. Be quiet, man. It's nothing but action. Using that energy that we're talking about into your goal and purpose. Don't say nothing.
Yeah, it's the wisdom thing. We are zealous about what we know. We are zealous about, and of course the zeal is motivated by the ego.
Man.
Do you know there have been men in history, and so let's say right now I want to refer to Stuart Wildy.
I've heard of it.
Very spiritual man. I mean, his work is incredible. He has some work on money, consciousness. I mean, his work is. I have all of his books in my Kindle. In fact, I have a collection in my Kindle named Stuart Wildy. And at one point in time, he had to give up giving seminars because he had reached a higher level of consciousness, where he explained, which is true. He says, at this level now, I don't give seminars no more, because I realize when the student is ready, the teacher is going to appear. And so putting the seminars out there and promoting them is really pushing the information to people. It's not natural, because spiritual learning, or even any learning for that matter, it's not something you can tell people they need.
It's an energy thing.
Right.
Like, what you talking about now? Like, I realize how many relationships I've lost, ruined for being overzealous.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really had good intentions, but I want you to get it.
So that's what it is. You have to find that peace. In fact, do it for yourself. Do it for yourself, and have that peace that if you don't share it with the next man, if he dies, he won't die because of you. He won't die because you didn't share that with him. There's just no need to take a false guilt from that. Just live your life. Be content that this is your journey. Yep. And, tame that ego.
But you're responsible for it, for your life, too.
Yeah. Just do that, bro.
I'm going to be
super chat. The super chat came through.
Hey.
Yeah, but I can't see it though. 'Cause we were right in the midst of we're right in the midst of all those questions.
I can't wait till people start trying to tell you work. Back in these 15 years.
Send. We'll take some more questions, guys. We'll take some more questions.
I'm here with you.
And some more comment. Thank you for those likes. Share, guys. Share this thing on Facebook. Definitely. I'm hoping to start streaming on Facebook soon. I don't have enough followers or enough likes yet, so it's not worth paying the extra that I would be paying to have that access. So
don't make sense yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
You smash that like button.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, I guess
check my movie out when it comes out.
Yeah, you gotta send me a few clips though.
Man, you know it, man.
Yeah,
you know it. Man.
You have some clips right now?
Nah, well, we literally just wrapped up both films earlier in the month.
You're probably under constraints of copyright and I don't know what you guys call.
I know what you mean, all them contracts. I'm just learning about this, man. So soon I'll be on here all the time. Hey, movie coming out. I'm gonna get on your nerves.
Yeah,
all in your face.
Just it'd be nice to have something to play. Yeah, we're ready. Send your question. The good guy 666. The good guy 666. And you're the good guy? Well, we're not gonna get there. We numbers have different meaning than
man, it changed
than what we
the
were.
numbers don't bother me, dog. Like that shit do not scare me. I'm like, all right,
You know-
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. So send in your question. He says he has a question when you're
What's
ready.
up, man? Shoot it, man.
just
I'm
shoot
game.
the question, bro. Yeah. I like to play this song that I play at the beginning. It's called My World from War Cub. I licensed it to play it in my live for about a year or so because the words.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just have a listen, guys.
All eyes on the way I vibe when I walk into the room. Wind blows underneath the soles of my brand new pair of shoes. I got the attention. I'm on a mission. No sweat in the way I step. I got a fresh new attitude. Oh my, my, my. Oh my, my, my. Call me a king. You can buy me a crown. Oh my, my, my. Oh my, my, my. I'm leveled up. And this is my world now. This is my world now. So anyone who tried to write me off, tell them they can go and write this down. This is my world now. New look, got the ladies shook. New watch saying it's my time. These magazines wanna feature me, cause they know I'm on the rise.
Yeah.
Get the attention. I'm on a mission. Cause ever since I flipped that switch, my power can't be denied.
Nope.
Oh my, my, my. Oh my, my, my. Call me a king. You can buy me a crown. Oh my, my, my. Oh my, my, my.
What up?
I'm leveled up. And this is my world now.
Straight up.
This is my world now.
You got to know it.
Yeah, I feel like this song was made for a man on semen retention. Yeah. So yeah. So Ronnie Fargo is in the house.
What up?
Out of Orlando, Florida. It's good to have you. So yeah. Those super chats that two super chats, $1.99.
I'm just learning about all this.
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, there we go. Appreciate
Yeah,
you.
he's out of Young Hustler, Young. I like to call him Young King and Young Entrepreneur.
Yeah, it comes back soon.
Probably just need to tighten things up a little bit, but besides that, you do have all of the necessary tools to be a great man. If you have so many abilities from a young age, so just need to tighten some loose ends. But it's good to have you here. Thanks for sending those little super chats. I appreciate it. Error code, what up?
What up?
Mhm.
They coming in.
Yeah, so I feel it. Yeah. That song is powerful. I think only a man on semen retention actually can speak like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because when you saying those type words, it come from a different kind of place. People really don't even get offended when you talking like that because it just.
Oh yeah, I mean guys with high testosterone levels and also sexual energy. Those are the guys that the world considers to be assholes.
Yeah,
and,
they people. They're gonna be mad at you all the time.
What's the other word? Arrogant. Yeah. They call them arrogant. But some men are not offended. It's just like, well, we know, that
it's
a lot of energy flowing to that guy.
That's all. It's like
he's gonna tell you exactly what he thinks.
Cannot come from a bad place.
And I think, I don't want to make any political statement, but I think the president falls in that category. Way before this guy became president, we know people are acting like the guy became like that while he in his presidency. Now, man, this guy has always been like that. He said the best thing that his mom and dad did for him is to instill an unshakable self-confidence in him and a sense of worthiness. So he feels that he can always get what he wants and he can always do what he wants. And, I've read 2 of his books. Way before. Yeah,
before all this.
Way before.
I was listening to his audiobooks before, you know what I'm saying? Before this. Like,
right.
I would just listen to him because I saw him with the rappers.
Right.
So
that's a guy who's going to tell you.
And for me, can't no man like really
what he thinks, what he wants, what he's looking for. He's going to tell you, look, you're standing here, but I want to stand in front of you. And he's going to go forward. Right.
We can tell each other, we can work this together.
So men like that get a bad rap, but
you need
nobody can stop them from achieving success.
Yeah, the personality trait is what was, you could use.
Any more questions, guys? So let's talk about your bodybuilding. Let's talk about the gym. I see you in the gym. I see you work out with King.
Oh yeah.
Somebody just asked, I think, matter of fact, have we talked about bodybuilding yet? King told me you've been working out now for 20 years or something, or maybe.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
So, with camera, can't show how you look right now, but you look incredible.
I appreciate you, man. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram. Mike, MIGHTY.
What is it? Type it here.
Oh shoot, man, you got the assault.
There you go.
Hold on, let me tell you.
Let me take this out of the way. Yeah, I'm not on the gram right now, but
let me double check, y'all, because I don't be on this all day. I ain't one of them type of guys. If you see me on there, I'm on there, I guess. But let's talk about it.
So how did when you started, at what level were you? Were you always raped, cut? Because I know some guys.
No, it started. I'm short, so I was a small kid growing up. But in my mind, I've always been swole. Like I can honestly say, when I looked in the mirror, I seen the body I wanted since I was a kid. I was like, I want to look like that. I never wanted to even necessarily like be a bodybuilder. I just wanted to have a nice body, be a solid man. When I grew up, wanted to look like an action figure. Period. That's really it. And football. Well, my father, he was in my life. He took me to the gym when we were kids, but I couldn't lift weights, so I had to sit there and I ended up doing the leg press. So for somehow, some way, that seed was planted, and it just stuck with me. And then one day, my mom took me to Atlanta Health and Fitness. At the time, Mr. Barry owned the gym. So I was cleaning up the weights, just cleaning up, watching Rock and everybody in their prime, super prime. So I'm just watching, soaking up the game. I'm like, man, that's when I found football too. So I can put the two together. So through that, I developed a body through all that working out and learning. And now that I'm in my 30s and it's done, now I'm just becoming educated and I'm embracing my natural body. So I don't take like protein and stuff like that. I'm just lifting and learning and long hauling this thing.
What obstacles have you encountered on that journey?
Man, injury.
Injury.
I sustained a lot of injury, a lot of broken bones. So I had to rehab myself. Just financially, it costs.
Right.
Right. You gotta pay your memberships. You have to find ways to get it done. You gotta be creative.
Did you have any gaps? Have you ever had a long gap, like a gap where you even felt depressed about not being in the gym?
What? And when I realized that football wasn't going, like when it wasn't gonna happen, I stopped lifting. I got all flabby. I was weak. I was still injured. I was depressed, sad, losing everything. I didn't lift any weights. I don't know what made me run into that gym. I was riding by one day and I was like, man, I gotta go in here. Like, I don't care if I gotta clean up the floors. You see what be going on. You know, so I think I went in there and I just kept it real chill, Mr. Curtis. Like, I don't care what I gotta do. I gotta get back.
Yeah, that's real.
But I know what it's like though. You gonna stop. I mean, it's a journey. You're going to.
You're right.
It's inevitable. You cannot go to the gym every day. If you can, you blessed.
So if you were to take your journey apart, right, your bodybuilding process, would you say in the earlier years you were just learning movements?
Yeah.
And then what? Like,
I think in my earlier years, I was I just wanted to be swole, strong, and fast. But I saw the body I wanted.
Okay.
Even if I couldn't explain it to someone, I knew.
Right, because you had the vision.
Yeah.
It was in your mind. You could
and I
see
knew
yourself.
it took, because I wanted to start, and I did start. You know, I did earn the scholarship. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to be no lame, no loser in the gym or on my football team, period. I'm a top dog. I don't care what you think, what my background is, you know. So it gave me that drive to lift heavy and stuff. But once I became a man, so I would say after college, when I learned how to lift, I learned the body type, and I learned to accept me. Like,
so you would say the first step was a zeal, because you had a vision and you had a zeal to put in the work.
Yeah, you gotta see the body.
And then some more fine tuning came along, the knowledge of how to lift.
the knowledge, and accepting my body.
Except your body type.
Yeah, I'm not meant to be the swollest man in the room. That don't work for me. But for me, being lean, this don't take no effort for me. Like, I'll be lean.
Right.
Which when I'm trying to get super strong, that's a struggle for me. It just don't fit well for my life. But as I'm doing this, you know, that's meant for me, and I'm not looking at the man next to me, my boy that's swoller and stronger, or my buddy that might be weaker and just started.
Right.
It keeps me, you know, centered on my own.
So we have to assume that you didn't, at one point in time, semen retention was not a factor, was not factor. So how has your workout changed from when you went on semen retention? I'm sure you were, you were, getting some pee every once in a while.
Yeah.
And now, what has been the major difference? More stamina, more strength. You lift more now.
You get more stamina and strength, not only in the weight room, the bedroom. You definitely build up all that. You start attracting some fine women, boy. Like, whew, like when I was operating on low frequency, that's what I was attracting. But when I be resonating and just doing me, literally, like, not going out my way. You know, I would say that. So my strength, stamina, the type of people I'm attracting. I seen the difference in my skin, you know, even my hair. My drive. You know, I'm not in robot mode.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm conscious about what I'm doing.
You participate.
Yeah, I'm present.
Yeah.
I say that.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're not doing this
I'm not going through the motions.
You have a goal, and you're following steps to achieve the goal.
There you go.
You're enjoying that shit from beginning to the end.
I'm loving the pain. I'm loving the
process.
Bro, I'm loving this shit now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I'll say, matter of fact, that's the biggest difference. I'm
In
more present.
fact, I think that's one of the things that we need to emphasize on semen retention. You will enjoy the little things.
Oh, man.
You will enjoy the process of creating something
just
like
going outside.
Yeah, just you enjoy the process.
Man. You're like a hollow shell, literally. Where anything can jump in you spiritually when you ain't got nothing, when you ain't got your essence.
Yeah.
You know, all those
I like that.
Your mind gonna get crazy. They're them demons, that depression. But when you trapping it, you got the energy that just almost make you run out the building.
Yeah.
Man, sometimes just follow the instinct and go outside.
Yeah.
Start with that. And you'd be surprised at, you know, what life will bring you.
You're more alive. You
really
love
are.
life.
That junk is, and you're poised too.
Right.
Like, it's you real internal with this stuff. You like, whoa. And that's when I realized, I said, oh, that's why those powerful men always got that look on their face.
Man,
What they really
thank you.
present as hell, but they really just
When I started Semen Retention, that problem was solved for me because I had always been puzzled at pastors, because I have a Christian background, a church background, at pastors and ministers and speakers, and I'm like, I mean, how do they do it?
they got that.
This man just shows up. You see, you feel like you need to straighten yourself. You need to get in line. You need to listen. You need to look up.
He has nothing to do with that. That's power.
Right. He shows up and he just looks at the room, around the room. Hasn't said a word.
Not a word, bro.
The anticipation to hear from him, and I used to be like, God,
that shit's crazy.
Yeah, like
it's mind blowing.
What is it in him? What is it in him? You know what is it? Man, them ministers were not jerking off. They had some of them were single. Some of them didn't have. They were celibate.
Yeah, for real.
And there will be
years. For real.
In fact, I think a guy from Billy Graham, somebody from Billy Graham's entourage was scheduled, was being interviewed, and he said when Billy Graham spoke, he said literally one-on-one feels like he was speaking to 60,000 people. His voice, his voice was massive, but that presence, he was like, whoa, like he said. Billy Graham was always Billy Graham, even at the dinner table.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, you have to believe TD Jakes is still TD Jakes at the dinner table. Now I'm sure he's gonna tone it down, but I'm sure whatever he says, you have to believe that those men remain what they are. And it's not only in the church, in the clergy, but also in the business world. I mean, some guys out there, you have to believe that when The Rock is at the dinner table, I mean, you have to believe that's still a powerful man sitting there having dinner. Yeah. When he speaks, it's like, well, you know what? You have to believe that.
Something behind these words.
Right. Yeah, right. You have to.
You're not tripping. Like,
you have to.
It's not a game. That's the kind of man I'm gonna end up being. I'm headed towards.
Guys, any more question or comments? I think I heard something, but
them dudes be different, man. I remember, it's crazy. Even
she said all swolders on steroids. Is that what you?
Oh no, I don't take none, man.
No. She's not. I'm sure he's not referring to you.
It's all good. That's what I'm trying to break the mold on that too. I want people, well, especially a lot of men, just to go in there with your body. Before you even decide to take a supplement, just try to lay a foundation down. That's what I did. I've been there. I've taken supplements. I've done all that. It don't do nothing for me.
Error code says he's gonna get to that level, so I have to believe that he's referring to the powerful men that we talk about.
Yeah, brother.
Guys, I want you to remember that men get better with age.
Yes, I've heard, and I'm learning. As I get older, I'm loving this.
Men get better with age because by the time you're 35, and you can have a head start. You can get a head start. You start realizing your mistakes. You start learning and you start clearing. And now you have that wisdom. Now people start believing in you when you speak. Your words have impact and people now want to follow you. People want to invest with you. And just like look for yourself, if a man has gray hair and he's somewhat, he's not 20 something, when he's speaking, you tend to want to listen. Yeah, something in you wants you to
going to make you earn them grades.
Listen. You understand? So we are encouraged to look forward to our older years because men get better with age. All we got to do is practice that semen retention, stay in the gym, eat right, and keep great company.
I'm telling you, man, it's a different ball game, fella, from what we've been taught.
Somebody says the pastor's energy be wild. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, look. We know what's up. We're not the man that's gonna play blind, but come on, man. Like, besides that.
Yeah, I mean, some of the pastors.
I mean, they men too.
You know, yeah. Some of the pastors are very sexually disciplined. You know, you have some pastors out there, but you don't get that much energy in having sex every night.
Nah, you're not.
Okay, as a man, you
Period.
can't. So they do have that sexual discipline, and I mean, these guys be crazy with the energy. I don't think anybody in the world, even the wrestlers, can match.
No, I know like a
Because
few
the
fighters that are powerful, but
Yeah.
man, that's look, it worked.
So we get better on semen retention. We become better, the best version of ourselves. I like to say semen retention is a tool. It must be used to better your
exactly
life.
what
It
it
must
is,
be
a tool.
used because you're sitting on inspiration. You're sitting on
Your dreams,
motivation.
everything you got in there.
That presence we talk about. All those are money we can cash. You know, we can take to the bank. They are assets.
Yes.
It's not like, man, I'm feeling great and I just stop at that. It's not like, oh, my mind is so sharp and I stop at that. It's not like, man, I feel so motivated and I stop at that. No, it's my mind is so sharp. My mind is so clear now. I'm so present. I'm so motivated. I get so inspired and I do something with that.
Yep,
I
I use
package that to create a product and a service or to inspire others or to do something that makes that better my
For
life,
your life.
that I'm proud of and that people are blessed by.
Yeah. So you don't become a hater. You know, haters are people that aren't chasing their purpose. You know, they looking at you. Why he so happy? Why he doing this? Well, it's a little thing. You know.
Oh, you answer that question. Have you experienced envy from other men while on semen retention?
Hell yes. And they don't even know why. But I mean, I love it now. I let people expose themselves. Show me how you feel. Ain't gonna change nothing over here. Ain't gonna change my purpose. Ain't gonna change what I'm going after. Ain't got no power, man. And they ain't gonna do nothing.
Well, how do you recognize it's envy though?
I think well, I don't think you're gonna get it off first glance. You know, it's just people tend to show themselves. When you do a friend check or just, you know, a circle check and you looking at your friends' resumes. Hey, hold up now. How he or she been moving with me, this, that, and third. Life will show you exactly who you're dealing with. So now that once I realize that, you know, now everything falls on me. I can choose if I'm gonna still deal with them. If I am, I need to adjust how I move so, you know, they don't hurt me. But most of the time, if you envious, oh man, you got to go. You know, it's best that I shouldn't even sense it. If I'm sensing that, I'd rather err on letting you go than keeping you around and letting it linger.
Yeah, I know it exists.
Can't be stealing food.
What I experience myself, so sometimes that's why I asked you, how do you know? Because sometimes
Yeah, it's hard.
it could just be,
You don't want to look for it.
and I try not to pay attention to
What people say, how they respond.
Right,
Not necessarily- You know what I'm
right.
saying? But you can't jump on everything. You just take mental note.
There you
You know,
go.
and then you just look back
There
and
you
like,
go.
hold up, man. I
There
can't.
you go. There you go.
Yeah, you one of them.
Yeah.
Based on my life experiences, I know you one of these type people.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
I know how to move with you now.
Just take a mental note. And here's what I'm good at. And girlfriends hated me for that. Friends, I don't know. I am very big on patterns.
Oh yeah,
So
I'm gonna watch.
the first time you do it,
I might not even say nothing.
nothing.
I might not say
not
nothing.
I won't. Second time, I won't.
Me,
It might be 10 times.
Yeah.
Because what happens is the first few times could have just been an accident. It could have just
There you
been,
go.
you know,
You
just
growing.
life or
Yeah.
me tripping,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
There
because
you
I
go.
do that. I'll wig
Oh,
out.
well, we trip.
Man, I'll wig out on you.
But 10 times?
Oh, you-
And I'm not talking about, somebody trying to hurt you physically.
Nah, you talking about some just suckers
But
like you.
When you show up to like in the case of a woman, like, oh, I mean, babe, this, they're like, oh, no, like, oh, that's 10 times. You've done this 10 times. So there is a fire where the smoke is coming from. Yeah. There is a reason why you keep behaving like this.
If I'm showing you something, by now you would probably already cut. I'm just laying out the facts. But you know what? I guess the older I'm getting, I'm not even doing that no more. I see it after about the second time. I'm like, look, just so we don't have to go there. Yeah. I don't want you to even feel like you gotta hide. You can go about your business.
Yeah. Somebody said, real friends are rare, especially when you level up in life and people change.
Yes, it is what it is.
I mean, because we're all coming from the bottom.
Everybody want to make it.
We're all coming from
the
bottom.
They don't.
I've heard this saying: the biggest sin that a crab can commit is to reach for the rim of the bucket.
They gonna jump on your
head, boy. Man. As soon as you start, I mean, if you haven't seen crabs, I have. I'm from Haiti. We capture these things. I mean, everything is fresh. So, I've seen that. I've seen crabs in the bucket.
Really
as soon as that one starts going, of course, they don't have the consciousness of you're not getting away. It's more like, well, you're right going that way. Let me go that way too, and then
that's for real.
But we can use that to illustrate
like a parable,
human life and human wisdom. As soon as you start reaching for that rim,
they come. But we know that though. So, we move, we plan.
Here was one of the principles that I believe in, and I live by. Somebody has said, I don't remember whom, when we do something for ourselves, good for ourselves, we give people permission to do the same.
We do.
Okay? Now, that permission will manifest in people differently. One person who's already grown, who's already expanded, is going to take the permission positively and use it. But the person who's still struggling with self issues that's how they're gonna turn into envy. That's exactly right.
That's real.
Because when you excel, or when you go up another level, when you level up the next level, you remind people of their untapped potential. You remind them of their shortcomings. You remind them of their forgotten dreams. Yeah. You remind them of
what they should be doing.
Yeah.
Man, look, I get my mindset now, especially now that I'm familiar with this. And you've really helped clear it up for me.
Yeah.
I really don't care no more.
Yeah,
you gotta get on your stuff, because I like to be around people that's better than me now, or at least trying, because man, I ain't got time.
Yeah, you just create a life for yourself. Yeah. And here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Life is going to bring you the right people. Listen carefully. Got on Semen Retention. Well, got on NoFap. Got on Semen Retention. Stop being friend with the one guy that I thought we were best friends. As soon as I started, I launched a website. I hired a lady who I'm actually planning on interviewing. I hired her. She coached me on some things, and then she started my website, which I no longer have because it was the beginning stage. Now it's ManSuperpower. And something happened with that friend. I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. Yeah. I've always been there for you when you call, when you need me, but ever since I'm starting this and I'm reaching out, I'm trying to bounce some ideas off you, but you're not available, and you're gonna tell me, well, I thought knowing you'll figure it out. Oh, that was a setup. So you didn't want to be available for me to bounce my ideas against you, off you, because you thought that I'd figure it out. But I've never thought that about you when you needed me. I was always there. Golly. Yeah. Anyhow, I had to cut that off very quickly,
and
right?
I'm cool with people not reciprocating.
Then
the same way.
I let a girlfriend go, and my life has just been reduced drastically. My friends, my circle, right? Yeah. Okay. Then fast forward, now I have a best buddy in Lawrenceville that I met. I sold a car to him, then his family, then his friends, and now he's become my best buddy. Yeah. I'm always by him, and we're about.
shit's a
I just pitched him an idea to start a Haitian podcast, and he accepted because he has a podcast set up. He used to be a DJ. Well, he's a DJ, and holds a managerial position at Comcast, and
cool.
he agreed, and we're gonna start working towards that. But he's become my best buddy, and he has introduced me to some other people who are becoming good buddies. You know what I mean?
The network.
And as of recently, I met Rock.
Yeah.
And now I get to talk to you guys. So the old people will exit as you level up, and then a new group of people will come in, and those people will not necessarily be sentimental though. That's the thing. My old friends were sentimental. Like we were into whatever we were into emotionally and sentimentally, but the new people are emotionally healthy, psychologically well established, and
they don't budge on certain that old friend stuff is done when you get your new friend. They force you to level up.
Right. And that's exactly, and then they appreciate you. You know, they appreciate
really do.
you. They respect you.
Yeah, like it almost weird sometimes. It's like, yo, you really like rock me, and I'm over here trying to show my product to these folks. Nah, spiritually turn away. No mercy with it.
And
either.
so, as I have lost, not lost. It's not a loss.
Yeah, you ain't lose nothing. You gain.
As I've moved on from those individuals and from those life circumstances. Genuine people who can consider you. You understand?
Yeah.
People who respect you, and of course you respect them too. Who see you for who you are, emerge. Yeah. They come out of.
They bring more out of you too.
Yes, yeah.
Because you don't have to worry about nobody.
It's true. It's like dealing with those guys, and I feel like I have to be more of myself. I have to stay on my A game. I have to
your
be
podcast
the best that I am. Right.
You know, I'm known for this in my, my circle now. I got to do this. Like, me ain't lying.
So, good people will.
Oh, they gonna come. They gonna come.
Will come. And somebody said, "Yeah, you are what you attract, and who you hang around." Absolutely. I mean,
period.
It can't be otherwise, because if you hang with them, it's because you share some contents of the same consciousness.
Whether everybody knows,
right?
Whether they know or not, it's
you
something
share.
Between y'all. Yeah.
Yes, and it's the same thing too about relationship, right? When people are so mad about the other person, I hate to tell you, but you have something in you for her. You have something in you that makes that isn't him. Well, he's selfish. I'm like, well, baby, you might have a little bit of selfishness in you too. Yourself, though? Yeah. And because that's, for example, I left a relationship because when I woke up, I was done with mind games and lies. And we're not talking about like I was a really bad liar. No, we're talking about regular life. Regular life, everybody lies. I'm saying that's what I'm talking about. Stopping lying. Period. Like somebody asks you a question, tell the truth.
Keep it G.
If you don't want to tell the truth, say, I wish not to speak about that. I wish not to venture into that topic, and that's it. But don't say what's not true.
Right.
So when I made that decision, I was in a relationship. And of course, when we started, I wasn't that new man. I stopped playing mind game. I told my girlfriend what I was thinking. I opened my heart. If she asked a question, I answered. But then she was still the old person, and she was still operating in her current self. Played mind games, hold the truth, hold back. I had to leave.
Oh yeah, I'm savage in them
because I had to tell myself, I can't do it again. I can't do it anymore because she's reminding me of an ugly place that I have moved away from. I'm like,
I know what I'm gonna do.
I know you're playing a mind game with me, and I don't play mind game no more.
Do you think you're crazy for playing them?
Well, I'm like, you're lying to me, but I don't lie no more.
Right.
And
I'm just going with it some days. Man, I'm done.
It hurts. Yeah. I can't be here no more.
You hurt yourself.
And so,
they flourishing off you.
I had to move on. So yes,
over with.
You are who you hang out with. You are who you spend time with. Look, man, if you are on the phone with anybody at 10, 11 p.m. having a conversation, look, y'all share the same consciousness.
Oh yeah, Just something got you on there, especially if you're on the phone with me.
So
I don't like talking on the phone. So you get me on the phone that long. Ooh, good luck.
So, Mike, you are young. You're 31.
31,
Man, God bless you.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Appreciate y'all, man, because
young.
y'all showing me some doors ahead of time that I need to see. Because it's real out here, man. I love it, though.
Yeah. Any plans
Oh, yeah.
to get married?
We
You should see your face.
get married without the paperwork.
You didn't expect that.
Look, man, I would love to get married one day.
One day.
But it got to be with the right woman. Like, I'm not budging. And we signed paperwork.
Yeah.
I don't care if I got a penny in the bank. We need to make. I'm not going out like no baby.
Well, it has to be the right woman now.
Yeah.
I do want to say something about this. It has to be the right woman, not that you're gonna make her the right woman.
No,
not that we're gonna fight for the right woman.
I refuse to make a woman.
It's going to be the right woman because you're the right man.
Mm-hmm.
Only the right woman will stay and stick.
Exactly. I don't want to have to force no woman to be by me.
Right.
I want this woman to be by me because she like me, she love me. You know, it's vice versa. She got her own stuff. But man, I ain't about to. I ain't budging on that, man. We'll
somebody
be dating
says
forever.
Marriage is a trap. I mean,
yeah, bro.
I agree with you, though. I agree with you, though.
I'm really red pill with this marriage stuff.
Yeah,
like, I'm not extreme, Mac type.
But you did say without the paper. You did say we're gonna marry.
Yeah, you're not about to, because I don't. People have agendas.
Right.
I don't want to marry no chick. She switch up on me because she mad at me or something like that.
The spiritual connotation of marriage is once you sleep with someone,
yeah, we married.
You're married. So you have so many wives out there, and these
women
have lots
we
of
all
women.
emotional trip.
Yeah,
Oh,
you have
That's
to.
why I'm like, look.
Yeah.
If we doing that, if we coming together, yo.
Well, how about? Well, maybe I should just tone the question. Just take the question one level down. Exclusively, dating exclusively.
Oh no, I'm out here doing me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
I naturally just don't date around and stuff like that. I'm still picky with dating. Like, we'll be friends and talking before we dating. Stop. It's cool, but
All right.
I guess it's just whatever my heart says.
Live your life, bro.
Yeah.
You're young. Live your life. You ain't got no children?
Nah.
Man.
Mm-mm.
Dang. A friend of mine told me, well, you're in demand, bro. I mean, you have all these things going on for yourself.
Yeah, I
you
just
have,
gotta keep building.
Let's say it like young Jeezy. You got no baby mama, no bitch, no wife.
No, I'm just hustling, man. Like, for real.
Dang.
Like the woman I meet, like, I'm not, like, literally, like you said, the universe, we have to come together in this, because I'm not going out my way to make no baby. I ain't going out I'm not waking up trying to talk to no woman. Yeah. I don't mind if it happens naturally. That is perfect.
Yeah, no rush.
But I'm not forcing it. I'm not forcing it.
You are blessed. Here's what I want to say. You are blessed for being 31 and having so many things going on for yourself and having, most importantly, this mindset.
I appreciate it, because I be thinking I'm going crazy.
No, not at all. You have a head start. You don't have to wait till you're 40. You're basically living the wisdom of a 40-year-old man. Well, that's the 40-year-old who has listened to the wisdom.
Right. Okay.
Right. Who has taken the wisdom, because life is going to bring that wisdom.
Yeah, because I'm battling. I can feel the battles I go through as a young man.
Right. I mean, yeah, you still have.
And when I'm talking to y'all, I can tell too.
Yeah, true that. I have to admit that when you turn that 40, it's a magical number. It's a magical age. There is a lot of battle that literally just disappeared out of you.
Man, 30 did that for me. I love it.
Well, I mean, wait till 40, because I did lose some. There's a lot of fight that automatically just stop.
Yeah, man, 25, 30.
Yeah, it's just like,
man. And when I'm, man, let's go.
Right now, it's like, man, you look. I want to do something that helps people, that touches people. Yeah. If it's genuine, I'm in it. If it's not genuine, I'm not
cool.
in it.
I'm cool on it.
I am chasing it. I am bugging. I am bothered. Nope. So it's a lot of fight that has stopped, a lot of pursuing, a lot of energy to pursue, to run and to show off. And to put yourself on display.
Yeah, man, it just
to jump in the limelight.
Peacock all the time, show your fellas.
It's a lot of that energy that has subsided, and so you get to experience those benefits, or a lot of them, while being still young. So
I appreciate it, man.
By the time you hit 40, bro.
Yeah, man, I got a vision, man. I don't really even want to be talking as much. I don't want to be even making music or stuff. I'm gonna be doing some super boss stuff by then, like something out of this world, changing the world.
So let's talk about marriage being a trap. We'll quit.
Let's go. I would love to talk about this because right now ain't nobody selling me on none of that crap.
Any contract is a trap.
Exactly. Why I gotta sign a contract for you to be with me? Sleep as hell.
A marriage definitely is a trap.
And I don't want to ever get put on child support. That's evil.
Yeah.
I don't care how you put it. I'm not saying it's not needed.
Just be careful who you have a baby with.
Yeah, man.
Bro.
Out of anger, dude, don't do me like that. Just be careful
who you have a baby with. Be careful.
Work so hard.
So if you don't feel compelled to get married, don't get married.
Yeah, no, I don't be rude about it. No.
What I like to say though is commit yourself to making yourself the best version of yourself that you can be.
Yes, sir.
Which means you'll probably be very red-pilled naturally by making yourself the best you can be. Because if so long you keep becoming your best, it's a lot of things that you won't get into accidentally. So you can't marry a woman accidentally if you are wide awake, succeeding, making things happen for yourself. Right. You don't have that need. How are you gonna marry her accidentally? And I've done that. Yeah, I've been married and divorced. Yeah. I got married at 24. Right. So we can call that an accident marriage, right? Because
you still learning.
You don't know anything.
I'm just learning myself.
If you're working on yourself, for example, so let's say if I meet a woman, and that has happened recently. I've met women. They're in a rush. In a rush to come over, and
I ain't budge.
My friends, my family, are like, whoa.
Yeah, I don't even want to hear
what's going on. So because you're strong, you're building yourself, you're going places for yourself. It's hard for those women to trap you. It's hard for you to fall for marrying a woman just because she looks good, or just because she feeds you, or for sex. So remember now, even if you're saying marriage is a trap, you might end up marrying a woman still if you're not strong enough. Because what happens is there is a woman for you to date. Look, she has the right education, she has the right body, she has the right amount of money. I mean, not that you're looking for the money, I'm saying because she's stable and situation shit feels good with her. You're
not lying.
You might change your mind.
Yeah, it sounds good right now.
So really work on your mind.
Yeah.
Work on yourself. And hey,
I just want to be mentally, spiritually, physically at a certain place before I get married. When I get married, I'm be at a certain level. I'm not gonna get married because I need to. I don't get married because
Error code. He says it's impossible to wake up to the same chick every day for the rest of your life.
Well,
I mean, you said impossible. It's not impossible.
Yeah, not impossible. One chick is good. Too many, that junk gets stressful too.
I'm gonna tell you what. Keep in mind that what you're not saying is that you're gonna be out there living what these guys call, whatever.
Yeah, just no.
See, so long you're not dissipating your energy with lots of women, having sex, spending money. If your energy is focused on creating,
that's
and every once in a while you're hitting a couple of women, then that's fine.
Yeah,
but if your priority is being out there humping,
I can't get. We ain't on.
You're still wasting your life.
Yep.
So, here is what. Actually, I have a book that's called "In Favor of Marriage." Okay. The proponents or the people who advocate for marriage give some of these reasons, right? That it helps discipline the two individuals.
Man, you get one woman,
it helps
keep you on
disciplines
track.
them, and it helps the men and the women stay on a purpose if they have a purpose.
Yeah.
Now, of course, somebody's going to say, well, what about when the marriage doesn't goes, well? Yeah, but it's not every marriage that goes bad.
I mean,
But
people fight. Yeah, a fight or two.
the purpose actually works. Imagine this guy ain't got to worry about no other chicks. He's committed to this relationship. He's pursuing the purpose. She's behind him, she's behind him. A lot of successful men out there credit.
Oh, they white.
Right.
Oh, I've seen this. Like, guys, you think single, they got a strong
it might
woman
still
behind them.
go bad though. So let's say that marriage might still go bad. So let's say I have a person in mind, Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone is a real estate mogul, and he says he was a millionaire before he got married. He was looking for his woman, and when he met Elena, and he felt like that was her, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said he works a lot. He said that she has never said to him that he works too much.
See, if a woman say that to me, I'm done with
he
it.
needs more. Has never asked for attention. She has never, because she's a team player, right?
Yeah, I got you, girl. Ain't doing it just for me.
They're on their way to becoming billionaires now because they've been doing a lot of business. Now, that marriage might still go bad. I don't wish it though, right?
But it happens.
But they have given the world so many essence because they had a show together. I think G&E show. Grant and Elena, so the wife, and they were talking about the marriage, and they said, listen carefully, the marriage is their third child. They have 2 girls. They consider the marriage as a business and their own child.
A business to
So
me.
they said, even if they were mad at each other, if they were to be mad at each other personally, they will talk about the marriage because that's a child that needs them to talk about. They will talk about the marriage. They will talk because the marriage is a company that they're
it's
running.
a company, man. It's
And
not
just
about
as they will
love.
talk for the children, and just as they will talk for the business, they will talk for the marriage.
We're gonna separate a lot of this stuff.
Yes, and I had a Haitian guy in Orlando who told me, he said, when you get a woman, do this. Have the relationship and also have a friendship with her.
Oh yeah.
And tell her these two are separate. If you don't want to talk to me, if you're mad at me, your boyfriend, your husband, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me, your friend.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
But they may still fail.
Yeah.
Because things are dynamic. But while it lasted, they were great. And then here's another thing too. Why do we? I don't know. Perhaps we want things to last a lifetime.
Yeah,
that's a false security too,
die.
right? That's a false security that we want things to last a lifetime. I remember I had a girlfriend when we broke up. She said, "I thought we would never break up." I said, "Well, baby, that's the problem because you went to sleep. You thought that we would never break up. You went to sleep because you were behaving and doing things that would lead to a breakup.
Yeah,
but then you were thinking you would never break up. You were sleeping. So that security, that false sense of security, is what caused people to mess up their relationship.
You gotta have mind. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I don't know, man. It's
all right, fellas. We're winding down. It's good to have so many guys have gone through tonight. About 25 likes. So
appreciate y'all.
At least 25 guys have been here. And of course, not every guy who clicks on liked the video. Yeah. So it's been picking up. And we appreciate what's it saying? The right one can be the best business partner and investor like Captain Planet. When your powers combine, man.
Hey, for real though, for real. That's what I'm. Look, man. Women got superpowers.
Besides, don't wait to get married to a woman to benefit from her energy.
Mm-hmm.
I think Immortal Minds. Anybody here who follows Immortal Minds on YouTube? Talked about that recently in a video, and of course I can tie that back up to what David Data says. When you wake up, when you come up to a certain level, you can benefit from the woman's intelligence, energy, and presence without having sex with her.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, a woman can incredibly
really be multiplying and making
yeah,
stuff better for real. Like,
so let's make sure that we're not caught up into the, I don't want to say misogyny, but let's make sure that we're not caught up in the red pill rage.
Yeah, we ain't.
Let's make sure that we're not caught up in these inhuman type of emotions.
I don't want nobody.
The way some guys speak and some women speak is like, okay, well, you must hate the other sex.
That's crazy.
Let's be in the state of where we want solutions. We want to find harmony. We want to find understanding. We want to learn, and we want to continue working together.
Because we need y'all, and vice versa.
Let's find that middle ground, as opposed to polarizing to one extreme.
Yeah, and because the men versus women versus men thing is corny.
There you go. Thank you. And I had to stop watching those contents.
Yeah, I had to women that talk like that.
Because I realized that they're not providing solutions. They're just a whole bunch of talk. Let's stand up for understanding, wisdom, union, unity, harmony, and just the feeling of, man, let's make this a good ride. Because the funny thing is, you might die tonight. I mean, anybody.
Seriously,
might die.
though,
I'm telling you,
that's not a joke. I've had plenty of moments where
there you go,
that was
man.
cool, and I'm about damn near die or something.
Let's make this the best ride. Imagine those guys online, and those women too, who talk about relationships and who bash the other sex. So
I don't get it, like,
bruh. At least if you're well fed, you take care of yourself, you're gonna live 75.
Yeah, at least that's bare minimum.
You're gonna die soon. Whether you have 30 more years to come, you're gonna die soon. I mean, F this, all this harmony, F it. It's not helping us. There's more joy spending one good night with a woman than trying to prove a certain point for 3-5 years, right, and you're still single and you're still not getting laid.
Oh man, you missing out, bro.
I'm not answering you, Eric. Eric Code or whoever. We're just going off that tangent. Yeah. We're just going off that tangent. Okay. Whoever asked that question, I don't remember, but I'm not talking about you. Okay. I'm just going off that tangent because it's been on my mind. It's been here.
It seems like some men hate women. Like that vibe has been out there.
I've told some women, you hate men.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I was convinced that they did. And I've looked at some and I'm like, okay, well, there must be a problem. Is it because, man, I don't know, you fall into this small dick category? Perhaps you can't,
so angry for, for real.
Or what is it that?
Because women are cool. Especially if you a
so
oh, man.
Let's be
Jesus. That's on her own purpose. She might not rock with you.
Let's be, and then the funny thing is, the practical psychology book, female psychology book. The guys who wrote the book talked about, and this much is true. We said it at the beginning of the show. Women can sense your energy subconsciously, which means if you are bitter towards them,
they know it.
If you silently despise them,
you can't hide it.
They pick it up, although they may not be able to express it.
Why? Yes, they might not be able to.
They might not be able to express it, but they pick it up. Guess what? As soon as you come into their presence,
yeah, that's how they be knowing everything. And if you get you a good woman on your side, she gonna let you know them haters that walk in the room. She gonna whisper in your ear, that ain't your friend.
Yeah,
watch him.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying. Whether they right or wrong, heed the message because they not crazy.
Yeah. Women sense that energy in you and they shun you.
Yeah.
And no wonder some men are not getting laid. Yeah. No wonder some, because
they take it personal instead of learning like what I did. They
get have so many of those animosity energies in them, and the women pick it up and like,
I don't even want to deal with it. I can't. That's too much.
And also those women now end up, those guys end up in situations with women where they end up heartbroken because she run away and their heart is broken. They're hurt, or she run away with their money because those men's energies are not right. Their hearts are not right.
Inside it ain't
So,
right. It don't matter how much. And then she go to that the dude with nothing, but who cool and got the vibe.
Bro, you just said it.
You know what I'm saying? I done been on both sides.
In my days, I've been on both sides. When I was growing up, and I used to be so cocky and intellectual, and like, I don't know what I thought I was. And man, a woman would be cheating with another cat. that in my mind I considered him.
Yeah, who lower than you?
Like, this guy is nothing.
Yeah, period. He is lower.
But it took me some time to begin to see the pattern.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's cool though.
What energy level you operating, like a feminine energy or your masculine? You got to balance that.
He had that balance around him. She felt good, respected, and somehow energized. And he didn't hold grudges. He didn't try to hurt her with his
nature didn't scar him to the point where
right. He was malleable. He was in the flow of life.
Probably still stood on his principles. You know what I'm saying? But
And when I looked at me and I was like, oh boy, man, you're hard, you're harsh, you think you're something. Well, women used to tell me, relax, calm down, relax.
Ain't nothing wrong with me.
Be yourself, chill out. Yeah. So what happens is when you have those, and I had some healing to do because I didn't grow up with my mom. I was raised by my aunties and stepmom, and they mistreated me. So I had some unconscious
I used to be
negative feelings towards women that I didn't know,
brother,
right?
I went through that.
So the women that I was with, and it couldn't work, because I had those things, and those things actually was what made me stiff.
Yeah, me too. And I thought it was cool.
Right.
I did too. I thought I was.
And once I got healed and I let go, man,
bruh,
I'm cool, bro.
What? You get your own. You start seeing who you are. You're like, I don't even need to do that.
Man, I'm cool, bro. I'm down.
I know what I'm gonna do if I need to.
Look, man. She looks at me. She smiles. I smile back, and I stay in my power. She's she's not gonna come and destroy me unless I allow her. But
that's how it is. Like,
so we went off that
cool.
tangent. I guess I maybe one night I can make a whole live on these things, but I don't even want to make videos on them because probably a lot of guys are still not there yet. But this division ain't helping us.
Sick of it.
It's not helping us.
Cause my thing, and you know what? They even say it in the music. I'm cool with women talking their trash and they let us rah and talk our trash and like I'm cool with all that. But we gotta quit with it, making it personal. Like, cause like you saying, the war is whack. It's corny. Like,
dude, we all gonna die soon.
We want somebody, right?
We're gonna die soon.
Like, man,
look,
talking
man,
about what men do. Man, I'm tired of that, man.
Let's understand the issues that humans face are bigger than humans.
Let's grow.
Man, we don't even know where we come from. Oh, man, I know somebody might say, well, no, we were created by God. Well, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Trust me, I've been in the church. I've been to Bible school. In fact, I have a bachelor in practical theology. I've served in various capacities in the church. But, bro, it's a daunting task to understand oneself, first of all, to understand one's position in this life, let alone coming together with another person.
With our own likes and dislikes. And
so the problems we experience between men and women are bigger than men and women.
Yeah.
They're bigger than men and women. So I think the wisest things that we can do is to just understand that and be like, yo, man, we're gonna die soon.
Right. So we're gonna keep crying about this, or we're gonna constantly
let's just
do better.
Spend some time, have some fun, eat some food, have some good sex. Yeah, of course, still
for
retaining.
Real,
make some money.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
While we're here and until when that day
till
comes.
we out. Like that's my motto, man. Like,
so what you guys say? Any last word? We are about to close. Any last words? Any comments. But yeah, guys, thank you for being here. Error code, I think you're still here all the way.
Thank you.
Till the end.
Tuning in.
I appreciate that. We've had a lot of people stopping by tonight. I think we had a good session when we were talking about. Anyhow, it's been great. I was looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to another show with you, because we can talk a lot about
anything.
Yes.
Because I'm like I said, I'm always learning. Like, I want to learn out. I'm game. From the listeners, the viewers, whatever, talk, say what you want, say what you need, because I'm not here to fight. I'd rather gain understanding. So,
any last comment, guys, or well, just remember, you are on the right path. Yes, remember that. On the right journey. The journey of self-discovery, the journey of self-love, the journey of self-empowerment. Stay on this journey. You are on the right path, the path of semen retention, the path of self-discovery, the path of self-illumination, self-empowerment. Stay on the journey. I'll see you next time. We had fun. Definitely. It was great. Thank you for being here, Mike. I had fun with you. Appreciate it. I was looking forward to it. You did not disappoint. I feel like we could still explore some more.
Oh man, I know we can talk
conversations.
Yeah, definitely.
So looking forward to the rest.
Yeah, definitely.
Fellas, I'll see you next time.
God bless, fellas.
Remember, stay on the journey. You are on the right path. You are on the right journey. The journey of self-discovery, the journey of self-love, the journey of self-empowerment. Stay on this journey.